Welcome to Nothing is Perfect. I'm Russell Holiday, and today we get to watch some Vancouver Canucks hockey for the first time in seems like a million years. Together, all of us watching it live on Nothing is Perfect. It's going to be great. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's going to be a lot of fun today. It's the Vancouver Canucks prospects against the Seattle Kraken prospects. It is the prospect showcase. As they have canceled the Young Stars tournament like they normally had back in the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what we're going to do first. I always get ahead of myself because it's always very, very exciting here. All right. So we're going to start off. We're going to say hello to all you beautiful people who are already in chat waiting for the game to get started. And then two, we're going to watch the Kraken versus the Canucks period 1. And then during the first intermission, we're going to do something that we normally do at the beginning of the game, but I thought it would be better as a feature for the first intermission. So we're going to go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need for the Vancouver Canucks prospects pool who are going to be playing in the game tonight. So we're going to go through that. And then during the second intermission, we're going to have Jacob Schatz from Jake's Takes Hockey coming on, and he's going to chat about the game with us. So it should be a lot of fun. See what he thinks about how the boys are playing so far tonight. So welcome to Nothing is Perfect. If you haven't been here before, my name is Russell Holiday. Hit that sub button. We're going to be live during every single Vancouver Canucks game this entire year. We did it all year last year, and this year we're going to do it all again. We've got a little bit of an upgrade in the bar for all of you who haven't seen the bar before, but we will be, like I said, live during every single Vancouver Canucks game. So it's going to be very, very cool. All right, let's start off. Oh, I just saw the first person. Yeah. So let's just quickly, let's see what we got going on here. All right. In here, let's have a look over here. Okay. Yeah. So just to give you guys an idea of what you can expect tonight, we will have the Vancouver Canucks versus the Seattle Kraken. So they're just getting warmed up down there in Everett. They're playing down in Everett today. And then we'll be watching that. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to say hello to all the beautiful people who are in chat. So let's start off there, shall we? Let's see. Dijon Mustard, first one through the house saying, oh. And then Dijon also becoming a member. Thank you very much, Dijon, for once again becoming a member of Nothing is Perfect. I appreciate you and all the effort you have put in to be a part of this wonderful community at Nothing is Perfect. So it's going to be very, very awesome. We did have Zach here before I turned on my computer. KJ Brazy was here. Hachiko, no membership. Hachiko has lost their membership. That's sad. And then there's me using all your custom emojis. We do have all these fun custom emojis that you can use. We've got Dobby. We've got the rule book. We've got Trevor Linden. We've got the swear jar. We've got the Canucks goal. We got Big Mac. We got Canucks glow. We got Jake's Takes Hockey. We got the wave. Woo! Doing the wave. And then we've got Crystal. And then we've got Rusty and Dusty. And then we've got Artur Shilovs. And I know Shilovs is not a part of the Canucks organization anymore, but we are still going to keep his emoji because I think it's great. Who doesn't like a nice arty party anyways? Big Mac in the house says, yo, what's shaking, everyone? How's it going, Big Mac? Captain Canuck 99. Hey, Big Hog. Big Hog. And then Min Prickfetti with Trust is here and says, howdy, y'all. And then Andrew says, hope you all doing well. Yeah, we're doing really good, Andrew. Even better now that you're here. Nice to see you, buddy. Captain Canuck 99. Guess what? It's Emmanuel. What's up, Emmanuel? It's fine. Jamming. This going to show the actual stream or a stupid screen? No. We're going to actually show the stream, the game. And we've got our own setup. So we've got the scoreboard on the side here for you to keep you up to date. And then eventually we will have the game live once it gets started. They're not started yet. So welcome to the stream, Jamming. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Big Mac 133. Is this game on Amazon or Sportsnet? I can't find it. Grr. Okay, no. It's right here. And I should explain, because we've done this a couple times now. We did this during the preseason last year. When the game is being streamed on Canucks.com, we can show it here. When it's on Sportsnet or YouTube, nothing we can do. So today is a special occasion. We get to actually see the Vancouver Canucks prospects against the Seattle Kraken live on YouTube. So it's going to be very, very cool. So Captain Canuck 99 jamming. What? Why are you so angry, Captain Canuck? The pro Roblox gamer. Yeah. And then Big Mac says, thanks, Big Hog. And then I was here and I said, I will be showing the game. I'm showing. Big Mac, perfect. So I don't have to get out of bed. Ha ha. And then jamming says, anyone weigh in? The Roblox gamer says, laugh out loud. As long as the Canucks actually show the game. Yes, laugh out loud. We will be showing the game. So they are still just doing the national anthems, I believe. No, they just got music playing. That's funny. We gonna eat lightning and we're gonna crap thunder. Yes, let's eat some lightning to crap some thunder. Woo! Jumbo, Open, Chang, Wang, Moe, Dick, Ahab. Welcome back, Derek. Nice to see you, buddy. I'm ready to cheer on the Canucks. Woo! Derek's ready to cheer. Are you guys ready to cheer? Hachiko, I can't find the game on the website. Crying? Don't you worry, Hachiko. We got you. We got you all set up here. They don't allow Jacksonville fans on the site. Sorry. I can't laugh, though. I'm a 49ers fan, and our season's already over, so Hachiko's not happy about that, Pickfetty. What happened to the Sharks? It's NHL season now. The NFL no longer exists. I know, right? Big Mac. Blue Jays are killing it, though. Yeah, they might. What, are they going to win the whole league? And then get knocked out in the first round? But kind of funny. Let's see. Yeah, still just warming up. I think we'll probably end up, what we're going to end up getting is going to be the feed for the, it's going to be the feed for the Jumbotron in Everett. That's what we're going to get tonight. But either way, we'll get to watch the game. I can confirm I have the stream ready for you all you beautiful people. Thank you, Russell, says Big Mac. Sensei Dean Wise in the house. What's up, Sensei? Let's go. Where? Here? Yeah. That's where we're doing it. Right here, jamming. Jake Takes Hockey in the house. There he is. He's in the chat, and he'll be back for the second intermission as well. Let's go, sports team. And then Zach McNally's back, and he says, let's go. And then Dijon Mustard says, Canucks glow. Jake Takes Hockey, we are so back. Hey, Russ, since it's the first preseason game, can I be a mod? Emmanuel, we already have a decent amount of mods right now. So for now, you can just remain one of my number one fans. Who's the goalie? So here's the thing. We have literally no information until we start watching it. So it looks like the national anthems are over. So we should find out pretty quickly who's in and who's out. Big Mac's here. The camera looks super crisp. Probably Tolopilo, I could imagine. No, okay, so it's just the prospects. So I can actually flip it over to this here for a quick sec. Oh, looks like they're actually lining up already. Huh. All right, the game is underway here. And we are just watching the center ice dot right now. Oh, no. Here we go. JS Plays. Yes, we are streaming the game, but currently this is the only view I actually have of the game. And it's just playing music. Okay, so there's number 5 backing up. That was Tom Willander. So we did just see Tom Willander there for a second. Is this the only stream that we have? Okay. Canucks bring it back over center. Can't see anything. Let me get this out of the way here for you guys too. If you are wondering, this is the only feed of the game that we have right now. And they're playing Boston over the speakers. That's so funny. We have no fear. Hello. What's up, Dino? Welcome back, guys. What's up, Dino DZ? Vanish. Canucks hockey is back. No live stream yet. You may be my only hope, Rusty. God damn it, Russiter. I was doing well, and then you had to mention Shelovs, which has sent me spiraling into a state of despair and self-loathing. Is this literally the live stream? Oh no. Here. Okay, number 3 just skated by. Please like and subscribe. Let's get everyone beside us all to watch. Let's see, are they playing the game? Nope, they are not playing the game on Sportsnet 650. Brian H. Hey, Russ, haven't tuned in since Abby playoffs, but if you're doing the next season, I'll be here as much as I can. Yep, we will be here every single Vancouver Canucks game. All right, Vancouver brings it back over center. There goes Tom Willander. We just saw number 5, Tom Willander there for a brief moment. Seattle brings it back over. Gary Soup Gang in the house. Sensei Dean Y. If we suck, I'll need a beer, but if we do good, I'll need a beer. So it's a win-win. Soup Gang. Russ, unfortunately, does not have the funds yet to purchase Sportsnet and make all the games free to watch. Correct. Oh, puck at center. Seattle takes it there. They'll work it down into the Canucks zone. That's all I can tell you. This is actually crazy. Soup Gary! Well, at least it's a prospects game. I mean, it's not like we wanted to watch the Canucks at all. Connor, have you a new camera and set up into place? You look a lot closer than last season, and you moving in proper 60 frames per second. Laugh out loud. Oh, interesting. Oh, puck comes through center. Seattle dumps it into the zone. Puck gets stopped. Looks like maybe a line change there. Uh-oh. Use my real name, Derek Wang, from now on. I can. Yeah, I did. I called you by your full name and by Derek Wang. Summer's over. Hockey season starts. Go Vancouver! Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Emmanuel, #1 fan. Stream is up. Canucks are on. Thank you. Great camera angle. Gary Wiseman's laughing and crying. All right, the Canucks move the puck back into the Everett zone. Or the Seattle zone. What is it? It's the Canucks like insider page or some nonsense. Yo, what's up, Van Al Beauty? Nice to see ya. W camera angle. Oh, the puck comes through center again. Scores! NHL 26 is better camera angles. So I did buy NHL 26, and I have played via Pro mode. My phone keeps doing a thing where it keeps randomly restarting every 3 minutes. That's not good. What's up, Tom? Hachiko crying. Don't cry, Hachiko. It's going to be okay. I promise. It'll be okay. Absolute cinema. Well, this is awkward. It's like having an out-of-body experience. Am I still alive? Should I try? Here, let me see. I'm going to try Seattle's website. Maybe Seattle has... Does Seattle have a better one? Because, like, literally, it's not even... They're literally just playing... Am I having an... It's like having an out-of-body experience. Am I still alive? Oh, Canucks bring it over center. Hey, Gary. Great view. Nuck edits. Come on, what is this angle? I know, right? Nuck edits. Look at this nonsense. Yeah, the Kraken website does not have the stream either. Insane Canuckland. I know, right? What is this nonsense? Imperk Freddy, at least we won't be able to forget where this is being played. Waited all day for this. Number 3 just skated by. Okay, well, let's do a poll question, shall we? Which Canucks prospect is most likely to make the Vancouver Canucks? Willander? Coots? Who else? I guess he is technically prospect. Canucks bring it over center. Go with a real dark horse here, Ulrichsen. All right, here you go. First poll question of the one camera angle stream here. What's up, fangirl? Vanish. Ooh, someone got blasted. That Ferk work was sexy. What's up, Jake? Stoked to see your segment. New game. Take a drink every. Oh, there it is. Holy cow. We've got an actual game to watch here. All right. Now let's see. I'm going to double check something. Okay. So. All right. We got a view, guys. We've got a view. Oh, okay. It's fixed. Canuckland was going to take notes, but I guess not. All right. Jar Jar Bink. Oh my God, Kevin Bieksa. I'm not Kevin Bieksa, but I appreciate it. Is it in Everett in Washington? Was it, what gave it away, Connor? Hi, Big Max, is Jake Sticks. JS Plays. Is this the only camera angle? It was, but it is, it's updated now. So we're lucky. It has finally updated. So since we're in a little commercial break, I can pull something up here. Let's see. So this is the Canucks prospects that are playing today. This is the full list. Big Vilmer Ulrichsen, Ben Berard, Josh Bloom, Braden Coots, Gabriel Sherratt, Kieran Dervin, Jackson Coons, who is 232 pounds, by the way. 232 pounds. Isn't that ridiculous? Jonathan Leckermack, who should be playing today. Try and say this one. Aaron Obobaifo. He's actually a Vancouver Giant, so it's cool that the Canucks have invited him. Oreskovic, Jacob Oreskovic, also playing from Langley, BC, so a couple local boys there. Nick Poisson. Oh, Riley Patterson holding out right now, but he'll be playing down in the OHL this year. Oh, bunch of kids doing some Fortnite dances. Look at that. Yeah, they're finally showing some good camera. And then Cooper Walker, right? So what we'll do during the first intermission, all right, it is back on. Canucks lose the face-off. My control. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Seattle controls the puck in the zone. Shot on net. Oh, and number 46 on the Vancouver Canucks just knocks someone down in front of the net. That's Vilmer Ulrichsen getting into it already. Can you believe it? Let's see here. I'll try and keep up. Big Mac sent one gifted membership. Oh my gosh, Big Mac, you gifted a membership. The Blue Line Hockey is here. Amazing stream, I know, right? Welcome, Blue Line Hockey. Nice to see you, buddy. How's the summer been? Nice to have you in chat. We'll definitely have to have you come on soon. Gary Wiseman chatting, HMS Fangirl. If you see a face-off at center ice, you know somebody scored, but not who. Correct. Yeah. All right. The Canucks win the face-off in their own zone. I think my head's in the way, eh? Where's the best spot to put my damn head, eh? I'll just float around the screen. Yeah, I'm going to move my head as the play goes. Seattle in behind their own net. Sitting there, stick handling. Nick Poisson watching on, number 62. Seattle through center. Gets stuffed at the blue line. That was Elias Pettersson. Putting the puck down the ice. Seattle collects the puck in their own zone. Moves the puck over their own blue line. Through center. Over the Canucks blue line. Pass to the side. That gets blocked there. The Canucks chip it up to the blue line. Start skating out through center. Puck gets knocked off his stick. Number 81 drops the puck down in. Oreskovic. Jacob putting into the Seattle zone. Seattle bringing it out through center. Puck goes off some skates. Ends up just inside the neutral zone. And then looks like the puck might have got caught up in someone's equipment. Talk about covering the puck at center ice. Oh, yeah. Looks like, it's jammed in the player's skate, number 70. Covering the puck there. That should be a penalty, don't you think? All right, we're back up and running. We actually have a hockey game to watch. This is great. I'm curious, Gary. There are a few Everett Place names everywhere. Chico, breaking news. I just scored, bringing the score to 12-1. Puck gets dumped in, rung around the boards by Parker Alkos, down in the Seattle zone. Seattle puts the puck up to their own blue line through center. Calvin 99 Charlie, what are we watching? I know, right? We're finally watching a game. What is this BS? Right, Tom? What the hell is this camera angle? Connor Gill won the Calder Cup trophy. Me too! Like, zoom out. I know, eh? This is the angle. And then I'll move my head whenever we need to. But I think it's a good spot for the head for now. Canucks put the puck down in the Seattle zone. I can't tell you what the time is or the score or anything like that because they have not told us at all. Seattle through center. Loses the puck right at the Canucks blue line. Pass up to center. Number 95 for the Canucks moving it through center. Puts the puck around the boards. Puck in behind the Canucks, Seattle's net. Seattle collects it there in their own corner. They'll skate it out through their own blue line. Camera angle. Loses it. Seattle with a shot. What a save by the goaltender, who we don't know who it is yet because we haven't actually seen it yet. And then the net comes off after Seattle bumped it off in the Vancouver zone. What an amazing save there. That looks like it might be Medvedev, number 78 in the net. So that is Medvedev. And off the crossbar. That's what it was. So he didn't actually make the save. Shot and makes the initial save. And then on the rebound, puck goes off the crossbar and stays out. What a close play. And then the Seattle player just can't crawl the puck there just after. And then the Seattle player and the Vancouver player bump into the net. Puck down the ice into the Seattle zone. One Vancouver Canuck there. Digging the puck out, sending it to the far side. Seattle collecting the puck in their own zone. Pass out to the blue line. Canucks break it up there. Pass over the blue line. Shot from Leckermack. He doesn't get through, gets blocked up. Leckermack puts it down behind the net. Number 80 for the Vancouver Canucks, Braden Coots on the ice with Leckermack. Good to see. We had Vilmer, Ulrichsen, Coots, and Leckermack playing together at practice earlier. Ryan Mellis, you're the play-by-play guy. I know. I am the play-by-play guy now. Nice to see you, Ryan. Too evil! Too evil! Puck into the Seattle zone. Chipped into the Canucks zone. Stop there just inside the blue line. Canucks work it up to the blue line, just out, all the way to the neutral zone. Seattle picks it up. They put it back down the ice. Into the Canucks zone. Picked up there by number 70, Parker Alkos. And then the Canucks chip it out to center there. Skating onto it, number 62 with a partial break. And the goaltender comes out with a good poke check. That was Nick Poisson with a partial break, but couldn't get a good chance as the goalie read him pretty well. Now Poisson picks it up on the half boards, rings it in around the boards, back over across to number 81, Jacob Oreskevich. Jacob Oreskevich skates down to the corner, gets pinned there by two Seattle Kraken. Looks like the Vancouver Canucks are changing. We got a rugby game on the boards all of a sudden. Dervin comes in to help out. He pokes the puck. Seattle comes up with it, though. Dervin playing well, though. Seattle rings the puck around the boards to the near corner. Puts the puck up all the way to the blue line. Canucks keep it in there. Number 45 for your Vancouver Canucks. Sawyer Minio on the ice. Puck out over the blue line. Stop there. Seattle puts it back in their own zone. Stopped. Canucks pick it up at center. Pass up to the Seattle blue line. Number 89 puts it down low. Intercepted there by Seattle. Seattle then clears it up just outside their own blue line. Skates out at center. Pass over to the Canucks blue line. Carries it in. Knocked off the puck. Puck comes to the middle. Picked up there by number 81, Oreskevich. Flipped into the Seattle zone. Skated onto by the Canucks in the corner. They'll ring around the boards as they start to change. Puck to the blue line. D. Petey shoots it on net. Goes just wide. Seattle picks it up. They put it in behind their own net. Good work there by the Canucks to pick it up, back to the blue line. Shot from the blue line. That one gets blocked, goes wide. D. Petey picks it up, puts it in behind the net. A little bit too much pepper on that one for Oreskevich. Couldn't pick it up. Puck comes all the way out to center ice, rolling around out there. Petey in his own zone. D. Petey, that is. Elias Pettersson. It's Elias Pettersson. Out to the Canucks blue, or the Seattle blue line, where they're bobbling around there. They'll skate through center. Down into the Canucks zone it goes. Hit in the corner. Seattle dishes it to the far boards. Puts it back towards the front of the net. Seattle's there, in behind the net. Puts it out front. Puck goes off some skates. Ends up banking just wide of a Seattle Kraken stick. Can't get a good chance on it. Shot to the front of the net. Medvedev covers it up. And that'll be a whistle with some amount of time left to go in the first period of play. I can confirm that we do not have a goal, so we can just hop back over to the bar for a minute. It is 0-0 between the Seattle Kraken and the Vancouver Canucks. Stop joking about someone who died. Oh, man. What's going on in chat? Gary Wiseman. Cheers, Big Mac. Cheers. Big Mac hype. Oh, yeah. So Big Mac donated a gift of membership. It went out to David Butler. David Butler getting the free gift of membership courtesy of Mr. Big Mac. Thank you very much, Big Mac. I appreciate you donating to Crystal's Spa Fund. And that's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Big Mac. My camera is fixed. Yeah, mine too. Yeah, they got the game going now. Gary! Big hog. Are we joking about that? Here we go! Must be technical difficulties. Yeah. Let's go. Let's effing go. Miracles do happen. Let's go. Here we go. Too evil. That's effed up if you are a Big hog. Just show her interview, though. I hope we see Coots goal this game. Me too. Rod, what's up, Rod? Nice to see you, buddy. Go, Canucks. Go. Hi from Kamloops. Also, I should note we are not playing audio for this because they are not actually playing audio. They are, in fact, playing music right now. And if we play the music, we will get copyrighted and shut down. But we are able to watch together. The dude didn't believe in empathy. I think it'll be okay, Calvin. Hopefully they get audio figured out now. Haha! No, I don't think that's ever happening. What's up with the giraffe rumors? Canucks pick it up in their own zone. Pass out to center. Pass across the blue line. Cross. Shot to the front of the net. That goes off a stick. Ends up in the corner. Seattle throws a hit. Comes up with the puck. Skates it out from behind their own net. Good speed by this man. Right through center. He's pulling a Bobby Orr. Dish to the side. Driving to the net. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Vancouver picks it up. Skates it out through center. Chipped off the boards. Down low. Number 45 for your Vancouver Canucks. Picking that puck up. Sawyer Minio. Down forechecking the slight defenseman, 172 pounds. He'll back off. Puck comes up to the half boards in front. Shot to the front of the net and a save by the Seattle goaltender. The puck goes over the board. Good play off the boards to the front of the net and a good shot. And the Seattle goaltender manages to keep the puck out of the net for the moment. And we remain tied at donut. Anyways, do we have a scoreboard or is that still tone? We can add it. It's pretty big. That's the problem, Hachiko. We do have a scoreboard. All right. Puck gets won at the face-off by the Seattle Kraken. Let's see. I can get the scoreboard up here. So I'll flash it every once in a while. So there is your massive scoreboard right in the middle. Puck around the boards. Vancouver picks it up. Pass across full ice. Skating through center. Number 95 dishes the puck. Puck cross. The Vancouver player was being well checked. Couldn't get a good shot off. I'm sorry. I'm just editing this right as we're in the middle of play. A rugby game breaks out. All right, I'll put this right up here. Just a little one right there for you guys. Hopefully that stays out of the way. I'll make my own scoreboard. Because you know what? Doesn't look like they're going to do it for us. Canucks puts the puck back in their own zone. Turns number 5. That is the one and only Mr. Tom Willander. Plays the puck out to center. Puck gets intercepted, comes back down into the Canucks zone. Canucks pick it up in their own zone. Up to center. Puck gets stopped there by Seattle. Picked back up by Patterson. Patterson loses the puck at the Canucks blue line. Seattle plays it across high slot. Waiting. Playing it back out past the blue line. Whoopsie doopsie. It doesn't matter. He was still a human being. Big Hog, be glad we have a workable camera angle now. Yep. Russell trying to blend into the crowd. Yeah. Seattle dishes the puck. Comes through center. Drops it to the boards. Puck bouncing around in some skates. Vancouver player goes to get the puck, ends up falling down. Puck comes up the boards. Canucks flip it out to center. Seattle picks it up in their own zone. They'll take a minute. Oh, wow. That is weird. Russ, is the bar not working? The bar is working. Major Dow showing up. Oh, Big Mac. Should make your face just a bit bigger, Russ. I just don't want to block too much of the camera, you know? Thank you for the $2 dono, Big Mac. And then Major Minor coming in and dropping a gifted membership. Thank you very much, Major Minor, for the gifted membership. That went out to Ryan Mellis, just myself in brackets. You'll love to see it. Thank you very much, Major Minor. Always good to see you, buddy. The Shrek is here. Let's go! The Shrek! You'll love to see it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's hit that 300. Big Mac in the chat. Ryan Laurelet. Appreciate the commentary. Sucks there's no real audio. You're very welcome, Rylan. Nice to have you, Rylan. I appreciate you being here. Seattle behind the zone. Pass out to the slot. That one gets blocked. Seattle works the puck back down in the slot. Medvedev is seen enough. He'll cover that puck up, and we'll get another whistle. I should update the scoreboard because it still says the game is starting at 6 o'clock, and we are well past that. So let's go ahead and update that on the scoreboard, shall we? I forgot that was something I did. It's it's been a while since I have done a game live, so let's update this and say first period. So it actually says it. There we go. All right, I am now in a man's butt. What? Number 93 lining up at the face-off dot. Wins the puck in his own zone for the Vancouver Canucks. That is Cooper Walker, who did play in the Abbotsford hockey for the Abbey Canucks last year. Didn't get into a lot of games. He played 34 last year, but did win the faceoff. Canucks now move it out through center. Number 62, Poisson, passes it out center. That gets intercepted. Puck back into the Canucks zone. Seattle picks it up there, working it towards the front. Can't do anything with it, though. Puck, indirect pass off the boards. Poisson plays it back. Kudratsev tries to play it off the boards and out to center. Puck ends up rolling down all the way into the Seattle zone. Picked up there by the Seattle defenseman. Just making sure I don't... Japan 4 in the chat. What's up, Japan 4? Shaba! Dilly Bar plays. It's Medvedev. Thanks. Oh, and then Mr. Big Mac donating another gifted membership. Is that 5 gifted memberships? Oh my goodness. It's the end of the period. I guess the period's over. Woo! Big Mac with a 5 gifted memberships coming in, and that goes to Canucks Uncensored, Jessica, Leah Herring, Tristan Talio, and HMS Fangirl and Sherwood Hit Machine getting the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for that generous donation. I appreciate you very much. The line change showing up. What's up, Tyler? How's it going, my dude? Hockey is back, baby! 279 donation. That's great to see. That's great to see. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so I can confirm, back to the bar. We are into the intermission. So let's update the scoreboard. Let's not pull a Sportsnet because we have things to talk about. So hello, everyone. My name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and we are live for the Vancouver Canucks. I am a little closer to you. So we have moved. We have set up in a new spot here for Nothing is Perfect. We are watching the Vancouver Canucks versus the Seattle Kraken. It is in Everett, as everybody knows. It's nice that we actually have some camera angles now, but we will be watching it. We are just in the first intermission, so we're going to do a couple things. Joe Fisher, everyone wants the skate logo and colors come back. I saw many mock-ups of the team colors now with the new skate logo. Yeah, I have seen that. And we do, when the Canucks wear the black skate jersey, we will be changing up the colors. So it should be lots of fun. I am gonna show you guys this. So I've already shown you guys this a little bit here. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go like this and then like this. So we have all this stuff to look at here for you. My head's kind of in the way again. So we've got the whole Canucks roster here. I've got all the guys who played for the Canucks in various capacities, all their different teams. So, but what we do usually here on Nothing is Perfect is before the game, we do a segment called Stats That You Want But You Don't Really Need. So we're going to do that, but we're going to do it as a little different. I'm going to pull one up for you. Back to the bar for a sec. So normally on Nothing is Perfect, we'll do something like this. So let's see. Yeah, this is a good example, I guess. So this is a good example. This is what we were doing during the playoffs last year when we did the Abbey Canucks run. So we did stats that you want that we don't really need. So we got Canucks playing on Thursday, Canucks record on the 29th, that kind of thing. So this is something we would normally do before the game, which is great. But what we're going to do today instead is we're actually going to look at the same thing, but we're going to look at Canucks stats for all the prospects. So, but before we do that, let's get a little bit caught up in chat. And Chico's mad. Major minor hype, major Tau. Major hype, major minor, major. And then McNally's not happy. He's frowning. Major minor hype. Thanks, Major. Ryan got it. Awesome, Ryan. Is that Everett's WHL stream looks like? Yeah. So we are on the WHL stream now. Looks like. The Blue Line Hockey just texted me. WTF is this stream? Oh, that's funny. Hold on, I think my phone is okay. No. Did your phone still screw up, buddy? That's not great. Hang on a second here. My earphones are doing weird stuff. Now. Ryan Mellis, it's good to be here. I need some positive. There was a fire at my apartment last month and I have been displaced, so I need some hockey. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's not great. So I hope everything's okay. Major minor. Hi guys, 300 in chat. Please write us a 300-word essay on why you're not subscribed and then submit it to the teacher by next week. Yeah. Nassian, prospects on the production team tonight as well. Laughing and crying. That is a good point. It does look like it. Oh, and then there's another gifted membership from Major Minor. Let's see. I have to scroll back a bit. So that one went Calvin99 Charlie getting the free gifted membership for Major Minor. You'll love to see that. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. And then Calvin using his monthly membership message. 9 months as a member on Nothing is Perfect. Russ, are we going to be keeping Arthur Shelov's emote? Yes, we are. Because at the end of every stream and the end of every video that we put on YouTube, we have Arthur Shelov saying, nothing is perfect. But yeah, we're going to keep that. We are keeping it. Let's see what else. Ryan will cheer you up all season, bro. Yes, we will. Levy Green. Yo, what's up, Levy Green? In Prick Fairy Trust, I am subbed. Do I still need to do the class assignment? You can do it for extra credit. Prickfetti, if you want some extra credit, you can totally do that. Major Minor then dropping another bunch of gifted memberships. What is this? You people are crazy. What's going on here? My gosh. That's awesome to see, guys. Big Hog Hockey. What? Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Clipped. Major Minor. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. There's a boy, Biz Nasty, biggest nemesis. Big Mac hype. The Kraken are pretty fast. Our defense looks pretty good, but it's scrambly. Yeah. Sensei, it is absolutely scrambly. It's pretty crazy out there. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac hype. Big Mac, the sugar daddy, says Gary. Chico's just sad. Why would you be sad? Your dad's a sugar daddy. Japan 4. Yo, yo, yo. Boom. Let there be light. Big Mac legendary. Vanish. That'll be the first period, folks. Great hits laid by the rookie Nucks. Rylan. Big Mac. Oh, there it is, kids. Look at that. 1,500 subscribers, guys. When we started this stream last year during the preseason, we only had like 150 subscribers, and it has just gone up and up and up. So I appreciate everyone who's subbed today. That's awesome. And just a reminder, when we hit 5,000 members or 5,000 subscribers, you'll get to see my wife again. Yep, that period did fly by. Rainy day here in northern British Columbia. Oh, we got a nice sunny day down here in Surrey. W Big Mac and Major for the gifted. Unhappy. High five. HMS Fangirl. Let's go Canucks prospects. Chiefs versus Eagles. Tomorrow's nervous. HMS Fangirl, member for 8 months. Oh my goodness. Fangirl, thank you very much for 8 months. And then Big Mac dropping 5 gifted memberships. You guys are getting crazy up in here. Zach McNally, Van Isle Beauty, Hachiko, Lanky, 32, and In Prick Freddy We Trust getting a free gifted membership courtesy of Big Mac, one of our very first moderators. Thank you very, very much. And I'm assuming that Hachiko has just unsubscribed to make it go below that. Congrats. Thank you very much, Canuckland. Joe Fisher's here. How is everyone today? I'm doing good, Joe Fisher. Welcome to the stream. Ah, yes. Finally, someone who discusses the important things in life. Had to be a glitch on YouTube's side. I was already a member prior to the gifted membership. Interesting. Interesting. Eric Hunter, thanks again for sharing. You're very welcome, Eric. How close is Everett from Seattle? Huh. Let's check it out. Everett to Seattle. It's a 50-minute drive. 50 minutes. So not too far. It's kind of on the way. So you will actually drive through Everett to get to Seattle if you're leaving from Canada. Back to the bar. All right. The Shrek. So happy to be here. Hi, Shrek. Nice to have you. Lanky32. How's it going, buddy? Here, back from nearly a full week in the hospital. Bro, I hope you're doing okay. Lanky32. I hope you're doing all right, brother. I'm glad to hear that you're actually out of the hospital now. I hope everything's going okay. That's brutal, dude. A week in the hospital. Russ. Russ, you're going to keep Arthur Shelov's emo. Yeah. Another poll? Question mark. Let's see. All right. We do have some stats that you want, but you don't really need. So let's see. I think I've said hello. Thomas in the chat. Let's go Nucks Nation. What's up, Thomas? Very cool. Another gifted membership from Major Minor. going out to Thomas Hornbrook, getting the free gifted membership for Major Minor. You guys are going crazy. Thank you very, very much. You're very welcome for the play-by-play. We got some practice last year when we did the Abbey Canucks run. Cheers to all in chat as well. Mac and Rusty and Dusty. Yeah, Dusty will be on tomorrow's night stream, so we will be live again for that. And we're hoping that we get a better camera angle to start. All right. Does Hachiko have a sticker? Hachiko does not have a sticker. No, not yet. Hey, from Australia. What's up, Australia? How's it going? So I have a question for you. Get Off My Lawn podcast. Welcome to the stream. But my question for you, as I adjust my seat, is the stream on Canucks.com geo-locked? So are you able to watch this, or are you only able to watch it here? Let me know. Get Off My Lawn. Welcome to the stream. All right. I keep on teasing it, but let's hop into it. So as I said, we are going to be live during every single Vancouver Canucks game this season, as we always are. Make this a little bigger for now. We are in the first intermission between the Canucks prospects. The Zambonis are actually almost done already because I've been jibber-jabbering too much. So here is a breakdown. So I showed you this earlier. So I've got all this information about the Vancouver Canucks prospects, all of them, all up and down here. But what I like to do is take it and turn it into different kind of facts. So overall, the Vancouver Canucks prospects are an average of about 6'1" right now in this game. They average just about 188.5 pounds. 16 of them are left-handed and 7 of them are right-handed. So obviously pretty much the standard these days, way more left-handed players. If we're looking at the forwards, they're the shortest out of the bunch, actually. So the Vancouver Canucks prospect forwards are averaging about 6 foot, half an inch. So, like people who aren't quite 6 foot like me, who are 5'11" and a half. This is kind of like that. So the average forward height for the Vancouver Canucks prospects right now is 6 foot and half an inch. And they're averaging about 189 pounds, just under 190 pounds. 8 of them are left-handed and 5 of them are right-handed. So it's interesting to see the Canucks prospects forwards are actually very evenly distributed when it comes to handedness. So it's very cool to see. Imprick Fetty We Trust now dropping 5 gifted memberships. So you can see the game. Imprick Fetty We Trust, 5 gifted memberships coming out. So anyone who is in chat right now and has not turned on gifted memberships, you have free gifted memberships. Oh, there's a couple. Jake's Takes Hockey. There it goes. Mike Torrance, Colin Whitehead, Andrew, and Connor Cahill getting free gifted memberships. Thank you very much. In Pick Fetty We Trust. I appreciate those gifted memberships. That's amazing. I appreciate it. So, like I said, the forwards, Thomas, love these guys in chat. Best bunch of Nuck fans out there. Can't wait to see who we rent come playoff time. Yep. This is a crazy amount of gifted, Rylan. You guys are absolutely nuts. I appreciate you very much. So the defense are pretty tall too. They're almost 6'2", so they're just under 6'2". I don't know how to do it though. It's imperial. Like, what do you want me to do? So they're 6'2", about, and just again 190 pounds about there. 6 of them are a left shot, and 2 of them are right-handed defensemen. The goalies are hilarious, guys. The goalies for these prospects are an average height of 6'3". So one of them is 6'4", one of them is 6'2", but their average weight is only 175 pounds. They're this big and this small all at the same time, and they're both left-handed goalies. Well, they catch left-handed is how it is. So that is kind of a breakdown of how the Canucks prospects are shaping up in this game today. If we scroll down, we got the highs and the lows. So the tallest player in the Canucks prospect game is Vilmer Alriksson. He is 6'6". This man is huge. Tallest player, Vilmer Alriksson, absolute beast, 6'6". The shortest player for the Vancouver Canucks prospect is named Aaron Obobaifo. He plays for the Vancouver Giants. He's only 5'10". Smallest guy for the Canucks. The heaviest player for the Canucks tonight is Jackson Kuntz. He is 232 pounds. 232 pounds. Can you believe that? Big boy. And then the lightest player, it's actually a tie between Lekkerimäki and Minio. So Jonathan Lekkerimäki and Sawyer Minio are tied for the lightest players here, 172 pounds. Now, this is just a weird stat. the most dense. So if we were to divide their weight by their height, Jackson Kuntz, he is 3 pounds per inch. Jonathan Lekkerimäki is the least dense player out there. He is only 2 pounds per inch. He's a full pound per inch less than Jackson Kuntz. So that tells you that Mr. Lekkerimäki is still needing to put on a little bit of weight. Right? So tallest player, Vilmar Olofsson. Shortest player, Aaron Obobaifo. Heaviest player, Jackson Kuntz. And then the lightest players, it's a tie between Lekkerimäki and Minio. And then the most dense player, Jackson Kuntz. Even though he is still a big boy, like if we click back over to this, where he is 6'3", so he's tall. He's 6'3", and he's 232 pounds. Vilmar Olofsson, as you can see here as well, he is 6'6". He is still 214 pounds, so he is also big. But yeah, Jackson Kuntz, big boy here for your Vancouver Canucks prospects. And then the last thing I want to show you for stats that you want, but you don't really need, is the nationality of the various Vancouver Canucks prospects. So another good thing that a lot of the time we wonder if we're ever going to have anyone play for Team Canada from the Vancouver Canucks. Right now, 15 of the Canucks prospects are Canadian, 4 are Swedish, 2 are Russian, 1 is Finnish, and 1 is American. So the vast majority of these Vancouver Canucks prospects playing in these 2 games are Canadian, and then a little bit of Europe, and then Russia, and then USA. We got the 1 American player. Who is the American player again? Who is it? Let's see. New England. Yeah. So Jackson Kuntz, the biggest player on the team, he is actually from New England. So he's from Lincoln, New England. He played in the NCAA, and he did get a couple games in the AHL as well, playing for the Abbey Canucks. 37 games played, 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points. He's got a +8 rating, and he's got 21 penalty minutes. I did want to point out, too, the most penalty minutes for any player out of the Canucks prospects pool was 99 by Mr. Kieran Dervin, the swirly Dervin. He's only 18. He's already 6'2", and he played in a whole bunch of different teams last year. So he actually started the year playing for in the collegiate leagues out east in Canada, the St. Andrews. He played 71 games overall, ended up moving up into the OHL, playing for Kingston, but did end up scoring 85 points in 71 games. So as you can see, the most points out of any player on this Canucks list. So the players are making their way back onto the ice. So we will be back into the second period pretty quick here. But yeah, so that's kind of a little thing we like to do here on Nothing is Perfect. We like to do some stats that you want, but you don't really need. As I mentioned, it does usually look a little different. It looks more like this. Actually, we can show you here. Let's see. Oh yeah. So this is what we would normally do. So Canucks record on Wednesday, Canucks record on April 16th. So this is the last one we did, April 16th, earlier this year. And then as well, what we'll do is we'll tell you how many goals the best player has. So Pettersson leads the Canucks with 7 goals in 18 games against the Vegas Golden Knights. And then we got the William Karlsson, absolutely dominating the Canucks. So, but this is kind of how it looks normally. But tonight we decided to do a little differently since we got the prospects game going on. So let's get back to the bar for a minute. And we'll get ready because it looks like they're ready to line up at center ice to do this game. Okay. Cool. Oh. And the puck has been dropped. Nope, it wasn't dropped. Perfect. All right, we're back to that old camera angle. Hopefully they change it. I shared the stream on Twitter. Thank you for doing the play-by-play. You're very, very welcome, Allie. The only team in Boston that I can root for otherwise. F Boston. Puck into the Canucks zone. Seattle picks it up. Trying to play it back to the blue line. Gets taken away from them. Flipped up the boards. Out. Not quite out. Big Mac. $1 dono for the swear jar. Left Coaster 67. Thanks again. Nothing. You're very welcome, Left Coaster. The left coast is the best coast. And in front, Seattle puts it down low. Pass across. Medvedev sprawls across and makes a blocker save, keeping the puck out. Canucks skate out to center. They'll chip it in the Seattle zone. They will start a change. Michael P, best YouTuber out there. Thank you very much, Michael P. I appreciate that. And thank you, Big Mac, for putting some money in the swear jar. Can we get some swear jars in chat? Seattle picking up the puck in the Canucks zone. 2 Canucks players battling there. One of them comes up with it, flips it up the board, out to the half boards. Number 65 for the Canucks. Who is number 65 for the Canucks? Oh, Gabriel Sherratt. Puck down into the Seattle zone. Puck at the blue line. Seattle can't quite get it up with a big hit there from the Vancouver defenseman, keeping the puck in. Seattle picks it up in their own zone. They'll flip it out to the neutral zone. Play to the middle. Can't quite get it there, so he plays it off the boards into the Canucks zone from his own side of center ice. And that's going to be icing. Maybe he needs to learn the rules. Can we get some rule books in the chat? Get some rule books in the chat for the Seattle Kraken. They clearly don't know what they're doing. The rules. Learn the rules. Remember to adjust your settings so you can receive memberships. Yes, absolutely. If you have not turned on free gift of memberships, make sure you do that. Thank you, says Andrew. Jake Six Hockey, Jake Six Hockey, Jake Six Hockey. All right, Canucks win the faceoff in their own zone. Carrying the puck down low. Puck into the slot. Gets blocked, ends up back in the corner. Puck up the boards. Put back behind the Seattle net. Stopped there by the goaltender. Leaves it for his defenseman. Skating it up. Puts it off the boards out to center. Played to the middle. Good speed there by Seattle coming over the Canucks blue line. Puck shot to the front of the net. That ends up going wide off the boards out to center by the Canucks. Chipped it out. Seattle picks it up there. Number 95 for the Canucks can't get his man. Shot to the front of the net. That one goes wide. Puck rung around the boards after that shot. Puck into the corner. Seattle plays it to themselves. Ends up going down. Canucks pick it up. Canucks flip it out to the blue line. Skate out to center. They'll chip it in, and they'll start a change. Number 81 onto the ice for your Vancouver Canucks. Jacob Oreskovich puts the puck back into the Seattle zone, being hounded by number 62. Nick Poisson on the ice for the Canucks. Seattle carries it into the zone, puts it down low, try to get the puck to the front. That one gets blocked by Mr. D. Petey. Puck to the front of that. D. Petey, shot to the front of that, ends up going wide through a crowd of players. Puck chipped over to the far side. Puck out to center. Vancouver gets to the Seattle blue line, gets stopped up right there, just over the blue line. Puck comes just out, so they'll have to clear it out. Canucks pick it up. Shot to the front of the net. The Seattle goaltender stops it for a second, was going to play it. Then the Vancouver Canucks crash the net. He'll cover it up. And then the referee and the goalie, looks like they might have had an early whistle there. The referee is apologizing. And then once again, I have not updated the scoreboard. So let's update that to let everyone know that we are in the second period of play. And I'll probably, should I make the scoreboard? I'm going to make the scoreboard a little bit smaller up here. If my head gets in the way too, I will move it. Okay, I think that's a good spot for my head. Tucked away in the corner there. Seattle working the puck out. Vancouver picks it up. Out to center. Seattle plays it back in their own zone. Carrying through center. Pass across the blue line. 4 Seattle Kraken there. Giving it up though. The Canucks have numbers. We got 4 of them through center. Leckermack, can't get the puck across though. He gives it up. He gets tripped to the blue line. Seattle plays it out to center. Had a 4-on-1 and nothing came out of it. Back into the Canucks zone behind the net. Seattle battling to get the puck back. Seattle flips to the front of the net. That one gets blocked by a Canuck player. Ends up getting flipped off the boards out to center ice. Seattle picking it up in their own zone. Flipping it out. Playing it up to the Canucks blue line. Over the blue line. Just losing it there. Good stick by the Canuck player. Canuck player takes down a Seattle Kraken player. It does not look like there is an arm in the air. So there is going to be a penalty. Looks like the referee out at center has made a call. The Vancouver Canucks have now touched the puck. So it looks like the Seattle Kraken will be going to the first power play of the game. Let's have a look at this penalty. It looks like maybe a slew foot. Just 2 guys battling for the puck and the one guy goes down. So it looks like number 46 for the Vancouver Canucks will be going to the penalty box, giving Seattle their first power play. That was Vilmer Ulrichsen, big man. So our defensive pairing on D for the Canucks is going to be Willander and D. Petey. Got Patterson taking the face-off on the defensive side. We got Willander and D. Petey playing together right now. Canucks win the face-off. Patterson plays it across, and Vancouver clears the puck all the way down the ice. Seattle's going to have to start from their own zone here in the second period on this power play. Through center, Seattle just over the Canucks blue line. Willander plays it behind his own net. Puck gets picked up there by Patterson, and he flips it all the way down the ice. So good start for the Canucks on this penalty kill. It's probably advantage penalty killers with this early in the season. Walker Cooper's now out for your Vancouver Canucks. He almost gets a little bit of a break there, but Seattle manages to pick it up. They'll skate it through over into the Canucks. Stop up on the half boards on the far side, back to the blue line. Skating high slot over to the far side boards, back to the blue line. Back to the half board, shot into the front of that, rebound. That one might have gone off a post there. Puck back to the half boards. Seattle picks it up there, bringing it down low. Half board, skating it. Seattle looking back to the blue line, walking it, putting it across the blue line. Number 77 for Seattle, skating it down low into the corner on the near side, back to the blue line, skating into the center, cross into the face-off circle, and the net has come off. Medvedev has knocked the net off. And there is a whistle. They might have a look at that net because it looks like both posts have come out. So we've got number 80, Braden Coots, on the ice for the Vancouver Canucks. And we've still got number 45 for the Abbotsford Canucks out there as well. Vancouver Canucks, oh my gosh. Sawyer Minio now out on defense. Number 93 for the Vancouver Canucks, Cooper Walker, losing the face-off in his own zone. Seattle takes it at the blue line, playing it across, shot to the front of the net. Puck goes wide into the corner. Puck gets picked up, played out to neutral zone, and dumped in to the Seattle zone deep. Braden Coots puts it there. Good job there. On the penalty kill, Braden Coots out there. Seattle playing it out to center. They skate over, dropping the puck across the Canucks blue line. They played in behind the Canucks net, picked up their far side corner, up to the half boards, up to the other half boards, back to the blue line, playing pass at the blue line. Canucks in a very tight formation, four of them in diamond formation, not giving them, just asking Seattle to shoot from the blue line. Seattle putting the puck down low, back across to the far side, trying to go through the slot, gets picked off there, back to the half board, shot gets blocked, puck into the corner. Sawyer Minio plays it behind the net. And then the Canucks played off to the near side. And then number 45, Sawyer Minio, skates it out. He'll keep it. Oh, he almost pulls it to the front. That looks like Vilmer Ulrichsen out of the box, driving the net. Looks like one of the Vancouver Canucks might have actually gotten high stick there. Medvedev coming out and poking the puck. Crazy play there just in front of the net. Manages to keep it out, though. Does the live stream have no sound? No, it does not have any sound. The only thing they're playing right now is music, unfortunately, Akiva Abram. So you are forced to hear my play-by-play. I'm sorry. Kempter Canucks, at least we have great commentary by Nothing is Perfect. Thank you very much, Kempter Canucks. Rev Trev in the chat. Puck into the Canucks zone, up the half boards, played out to center. Seattle picks it up there. They'll skate back over center, dump into the Canucks zone. Canucks will pick it back up there. Vancouver playing it behind their own net. Taking a second. Thomas Willander playing it back behind the net for his defensive partner. They're going to take a minute, finish up their change. We got the top line of Lekermäki, Vilmer Ulrichsen, and Braden Coots out on the ice. Lekermäki playing the puck at center, having a hard time handling it. He picks it up. He'll wind back up again. He'll almost lose it again. He'll play it back down for Mr. D. Petey. D. Petey plays it up to center. Vilmer Ulrichsen chips it in. Lekermäki and Braden Coots starting a forecheck. Seattle managed to work it back out to center, unfortunately. And then Big Mac drops another 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Big Mac. I appreciate the donation. The Random Voice, Russ Gorner, I got one. Coconuts Glow, Big Hog Hockey, Drew Richards, all getting free gifted memberships. And the Vancouver Canucks have scored! Woo! Vancouver's Vilmer Ulrichsen with his first goal as a Vancouver Canuck prospect. Look at that. Who gets the first goal? I bet you it's going to be Vilmer Ulrichsen. Let's just hope that they actually show us a replay. Yeah, here it is. Let's have a look at what happened here. Puck into the zone. Vilmer Ulrichsen with a nice move, driving to the net, power move to the front of the net, goes from forehand, brings it to the goes backhand, forehand, drives into the net. Can't do anything about that 6'6" frame. Boom! Go, 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 go. Woo! In Brick Frame, which is go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go, 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 go. LFG, says KJ Brazy. And the Canucks score again! Just like that. The floodgates have opened in the Vancouver Canucks. Just like that. Sherratt. Gabriel Sherratt, number 65 for the Vancouver Canucks. Prospects teams put it into the net. Oh my goodness, just like that. 2 goals in quick succession, and this game has been blown wide open. Let's update the scoreboard, shall we, with both of those big goals. Big Mac is gone wild. Oh yeah, just a bad play by the Seattle players, giving up. Sherratt getting the gift and putting it in far side. Woo! LFG! Go, 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 go. Hedgie, go, 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 go. LFG! Boom! Go, 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 go. Kevin K. Sherratt on the second one. Yes, Kevin K. Thank you very much. Yeah, baby! Woo! Major, minor, hype. Seattle now controlling in the Vancouver zone. Thank you for this. You're very welcome, Basted. Thank you for being here. We appreciate all the support. The puck goes all the way down the ice. Looks like the Vancouver Canucks have iced the puck. They need to learn the rules. Michael P. 1,000 big booms. Kraken suck, says Captain Canucks. You're right. Major Minor says go, 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 go. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Calvin 99 Charlie, go, 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 go. Looking like Mandy Blumpkins out there. Era Hart. Yippee. Welcome, Era. Nice to see ya. Woo, says Sensei. I'm God luck, eh? Yeah, KJ Brazy shows up and we get 2 goals right away. Kevin K, I thought it was still a replay. They scored right away. I know. Can barely react to it. Bang, says Big Hog. Laugh out loud, JK. Big Hog hockey. That kid looks good. Let's fucking go. Love it when the floodgates open. Gary, what do you mean? Is this a sign of the future? I hope so. KJ is a difference maker. Yep. Where's Braden Coots? Braden Coots has been out there. He's playing on the line with Vilmer Ulrichsen and Jonathan Leckermack is the top line. 561 in chat. Actually huge. Rylan. Imperfect Freddy. The only thing sinking tonight are the Kraken. Yep. I guess if you want to know who wins in a fight between a orca and a Kraken, the answer is the orca every time. Yeah, baby. That troll doll is creepy. I know. That's the Seattle mascot. Thank you very much, Major Minor, for another gift of membership. Going out to Katie, Dustin Boydell's wife. The Silver Fox is Katie getting a free gift of membership courtesy of Major Minor. Thank you very much. Kent McGuire's in chat. Let's up and go. Swear jar. Kylie Miller. The man is our savior. I gotcha. All right. Seattle controlling in the zone. Puck gets blocked. Worked up the boards. Vancouver works it all the way down into the Seattle zone. Seattle playing it at their own blue line. Let's go Canucks, says Jennifer Arsenault. Arsenal. I'm sorry, I butchered your last name, Jennifer. I appreciate you being here. Thomas, Dobby go. Let's absolutely go, Canucks. Griffin Knight in the chat. Welcome, Griffin Knight. Nice to have you. Rugby game ends on the boards there. Vancouver puts the puck all the way down the ice from their own side of center, so that is going to be an icing call here. Puck will come all the way back down. Learn the rules. How about that, Canucks? How about you learn the rules? This might be a very quick moving game. We've only been live for, an hour and 20 minutes? Second period, Canucks lead 2-0 on goals from Vilmer Ulrichsen and Gabriel Sherratt. I can't tell you who got the assists. I wonder if there is anyone tweeting that stuff out. Canucks carrying it out of their own zone, pass to the blue line, over the Seattle blue line, quick down the boards, shot from a sharp angle. Puck comes around the boards, chipped in deep, kept in by Vilmer Ulrichsen. He puts it in front, and what a save by the Seattle goal, putting the puck wide. Good work by Vilmer Ulrichsen to work that puck down low. Canucks still trying to come up with the puck. Good forecheck there. Puck comes out. Oh, a pass to the slot, nearly to a wide open DPD. But he does well to get back to after the puck gets poked away from him. And then Vancouver picks the puck up in their own zone, plays it out across the zone, all the way down the ice. Oh, tried a breakaway pass, but the Seattle Kraken managed to take that one away. Seattle playing the puck in their own zone, back and forth. Drop puck, shot to the front of the net. That one looks like it got blocked. Vancouver picks it up, skates over center, gingerly dumps it down into the corner, moving it on the forecheck, throwing a hit there. Seattle manages to get to the puck first, works it up to the blue line, but then the Canucks come up, pick it up, and then they take control. Shot to the front of the net, save, goes through the net. The goaltender can't come up with it. Puck's in behind the Seattle net. Vancouver trying to come up with it with a good forecheck. They do come up with it, and then they give the puck away again. Number 71 on the half boards, playing it back to the center. Shot to the front of the net by Willander. Willander can't get it to go. Seattle picks up the rebound. They'll skate it out through center. Oh, and then the puck gets bounced back into their own zone. Good, another forecheck. Just shoving them for good luck there on the boards. Seattle picks it up, puts it over to the Canucks blue line. They pick it up. They'll skate it through. Drop pass at the blue line. Sorry, Minio didn't have anything else to do other than chip it in. Seattle picks it up. They'll dump it back out. Willander gets over the blue line. It looks like they came in offside. So that's going to be a whistle, and we got a break in play. Woo! Some good plays out here so far. Vilmer's a beauty, can see it. Yeah, Drifter. I feel the same way, man. The way he moves. Great play-by-play. Woo! Yeah, thank you very much. I got lots of practice. Maybe at some point tonight we'll play a clip. Maybe we should play a clip from the Calder Cup run last year. Because last year we were covering the entire Calder Cup playoffs for the Abbotsford Canucks. We covered the entire Vancouver Canucks season. And then we covered the Abbey Canucks run as well. So that was a lot of fun. I think we had like 2,000 people watching. It's absolutely crazy stuff. Yeah, Medvedev is in net, Drifter. You're right. Please like and subscribe to keep this beast of a train going. Seattle bringing it in. 3 of them. Good play by the Canucks defense. Breaking it up. Puck squeaks out through center. Abbotsford bringing it down low. Skating it into the corner. Looking to the middle. Goes off a skate. Out into the slot. Deeks. Backhander. Good save by the Seattle defenseman. Everyone, please hit that like and subscribe button. Nothing is perfect is doing a great job for us Canucks fans. Thank you very much, Rev Trev. Mother Knucker, they can't even give us a clock for this. What day is it again? And the Canucks score again. Just like that, it's 3-0. Oh my goodness. Look at that whale swim across the screen. And it looks like that's going to be number 79. Berard for your Vancouver Canucks, Ben Berard. He is 6 foot, 192 pounds. He's actually from Duncan, BC. So a big goal from Mr. Ben Berard. Play across, nice pass over across. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, did it deflect off of a? Who got it? Did Petey get it? I think that might have gone off of a Seattle player. It's either D. Petey or it is Ben Berard. Either way, we know that it is 3-0. Major Minor giving out another gifted membership for the goal. Thank you very much, Major Minor. Skytrain Alfred getting a free gifted membership. Kraken have cracked completely apart. Yeah, this second period is blown up, Rev Trev. Skytrain, thank you very much, Major Minor, for that gifted membership. Canuck, Calvin 99 Charlie, go, 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 go. Imperfect Freddy, go, 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 go. Major Minor, go, 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 go. Big Mac, go, go, go. Canucks bringing it in again. Got the top line on the ice. Got Coots, Vilmer Ulrichsen, and Leckermacki out there together. Puck gets rung around the boards. Too far for Willander. Puck comes all the way out to the blue line. Kept in there for a moment. Parker Alcos tried to get it down low, but Seattle works it all the way down into the Canucks zone, stopping it into the center. Pass back to the blue line, absolutely misses, goes all the way back down in their own zones. They'll have to pick it up there. The Canucks will be able to complete a change. Seattle plays it all the way down over the blue line. Good shot to the front of the net, saved by Medvedev. Puck gets loose in the front. There's a defenseman keeping it out on the post, and the Canucks have managed to clear it down the ice. Oh my goodness, Medvedev makes the first save. Puck goes to the side of the net, and Seattle can't jam it in there. One of the Canucks defensemen, looks like that might have been Willander, keeping the puck out on his own blue line. Willander. Seattle controlling now, playing the puck down low, in behind the net. Major Minor giving a $2 gifted, $2 donation. Thank you very much, Major Minor. Playing the parade is easy this year. Nick Poussin had the third goal. Okay, thank you very much, Ali. I appreciate that. Puck comes all the way down the ice. Looks like the Canucks managed to beat out the icing call. Puck gets stopped right at the Canucks blue line. Patterson plays it across the center ice line. Canucks chip it down. Seattle's goalie stops behind the net. They'll ring it around the boards. Gets picked up there by Seattle. They'll move quickly through center. 3-on-2, but it looks like a good back check there by the Canucks. Nothing comes from it. Look at that. Good work by the Canucks defense. Keep him to the outside. Seattle picks it up. Back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Saved by Medvedev. He sprawls out and he makes another. Oh, and the Seattle Kraken. I was wrong. They managed to slide it under Medvedev. Unfortunately, looks like the Seattle Kraken have broken that goose egg and have made it a 3-1 game here in the second period. Woo! Medvedev makes the first save, but was unable to stop the rebound as Furcus for the Seattle Kraken manages to slide it right underneath Medvedev as he sprawled out. Let's have a closer look at this one. Shot to the front of the net. Oh, and he just chips it over him. Oh, and to the front of the net. So the shot gets rebounded in front and then chipped over Medvedev. And then Sawyer Minio couldn't keep control of his man. Late to the front of the net. Sawyer Minio missing his man, and the puck ends up back in the net. No, the Kraken don't have to burn their whole prospect pool yet. Dope base in the chat. Seattle pressing again. Working the puck behind the Canucks net. Round the boards. Into the corner. Vancouver working hard there. Seattle digging it out. Skating in behind the Canucks net. Stopping there. Pass out front. Shot gets blocked. Into the half boards. Vancouver checking them there. Puck down low. Back in front. Shot gets blocked. Back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Medvedev with a blocker save. Puck comes out. Good rebound out. Seattle can't pick it up. Vancouver clears it all the way down the ice. Picked up by the Canucks. Spin move. He comes right back to the Canuck player. Braden Coots. Shot to the front of the net. Puck goes wide. Out. Back to the blue line. Canucks keep it in there. Shot into the near corner. Willander comes down from the blue line. Skates in behind the net. He's looking back to the other blue line. DP with a shot to the front of the net. That ends up going wide. Another shot from a crazy sharp angle by Lekermacki. Puck misses the net. Goes off the boards all the way down the ice where it gets picked up by DPD. DPD plays it all the way back up. Lekermacki plays it down low. Vilmer Ulrichsen feeling himself, spins to the front of the net, but that one gets stopped. Canucks defense pinching in there. Willander almost coming up with the puck. DPD throwing a big hit on his man. Puck comes squeaking down into the Canucks zone. Willander covers the puck so it can't get to the front of the net. Lekermacki on his man. Pass across the slot. Medvedev with a kick save to the corner. Seattle picks it up there. Seattle drops the puck. Half board skating down in the faceoff circle. Puts the puck through the crease. Looks like the Canucks are very, very tired out there. Vilmer Ulrichsen throws another hit. Braden Coots on the boards. Takes the puck away from his man. And then Vilmer Ulrichsen with a nice light chip down in the Seattle zone. Not enough for icing. Just the right weight. And Seattle's going to try and catch them changing. But the puck wasn't a direct enough pass. Puck gets chipped over the Canucks blue line. Canucks chip it to the middle, but good stick there by Seattle to knock it away from the Canucks player. Seattle out to center. Puck misses. Puck goes off a player though, so no icing. Medvedev plays it to the corner. Played behind the Canucks net. Up the half boards. Pass two Canucks out to center. Seattle picks it up there. Seattle now plays it back out to center. Misses everyone. Looks like Kirill Kudratsev. Is that? Yeah, Kirill Kudratsev on the ice. What a save by Medvedev. And the puck comes out in front and he dives back and gets another piece of it. Was that another save? He did get it. Oh my gosh. What a save by Medvedev. Making 2 clutch saves there for your Vancouver Canucks. Oh my goodness. Welcome 724 in chat. You'll have guaranteed good karma for 24 hours with every sub. 3-1 is the score here between the Vancouver Canucks prospects and the Seattle Kraken prospects. All the goals have been scored here in the second period. Bro got the subway pads. Laugh out loud. Yeah, he's got Lord Vi. He plays for the London Knights. So he's got that green and yellow pads. Griffin Knight. Thanks, Chris Thorncroft. I love dogs and the Canucks. I love dogs and Canucks too. Hey guys, do the wave. Woo! All right, they're cleaning the ice. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay, they're back. I left you on the screen, eh? There, big confetti. Okay, we're back. Robert George Hayes. Keen loves the ladies. Thanks for the 279. Who's Keen? 279, Robert George Hayes. Gonna need to go to the beer store if they keep crushing the Kraken. Yeah. So we've upgraded. We've now got the blue cup back, everyone. So Seattle picks the puck up at the Canucks blue line. Try to go down low. Seattle player ends up falling. Canucks bring it out through center. Drop pass. Pass it across the slot. Gets blocked there by Seattle. They'll pick it up. Skate it out. Chip it out to center. Canucks intercept it. Give it back. Seattle falls on the boards. Oh, and it's getting nasty in the corner there. Looks like someone's not happy with somebody. Arnston is in there. You know, he likes to chuck him. Arcos is there. Alcos is there. Parker Alcos. Joel Arston. 6'3" apiece. You don't want to mess with those boys. Russ still drinking like a frat boy. Too evil! And then Big Mac says too evil. Imprick Freddy says too evil. Robert Hype! Indeed, Robert Hype. Dobby, take this thing over. I know. I should have gotten him in here before. Getting nasty in the corner, says Michael P. And then Gary Wiseman. Is that a book? Oh, Gary's not a member anymore. Gary's not a member, so we can't use the custom emojis. Who's that creepy troll? Oh my gosh. At Robert George. Check, check, check. Dingo, Bruins mascot, needs to chill. Oh, the play is underway. All right, we're back underway here. Robert George Hayes. Winston loves Georgia. Winston loves Georgia. Robert George Hayes. Thank you very much. Canucks working hard in the Seattle zone. Seattle comes up with the dome, flips it out to center. Kirill, the Thrill Kudratsev plays it back into the Seattle zone. Vancouver works it down low. Jackson Coots is on the ice. Look for the big boy there. He's wearing number 89. Canucks play it all the way down the ice. Goes off the boards and gets collected there by the Seattle Kraken. Robert George Hayes, welcome to the chat, brother. Nice to have you. And it looks like the puck got covered Or would it end up being an icing? Delayed offside? Oh, no, it's the end of the period. Woo! It's the end of the period. Firebeast, Canucks need to hire you as play-by-play commentator, laughing and crying. Thank you, Firebeast. All right. You see that? We're into the intermission, guys. Second intermission. So that means it's time to bring on our guest. Update the scoreboard. Let's hop back over to the bar. And let's see if we can get Jake Steaks Hockey here on the line. See if that actually works. I guess I should actually send him a video feed too, eh? Oh, look at that. There's his face. Okay. We're halfway there. Okay, his face is not there yet. Let's fix this. I can see you in here. I just got to set you up here in the OBS. Perfect. All right, guys. So you have seen him before. Tim Jones, not a Keck Morstan among them. Hi, Tim Jones. Welcome. Thank you for the $5 dono. Keck Morstan. I don't know who Keck Morstan is. These are a bunch of references I don't get. Am I too old or too young? Okay. Let's get this man on here. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce everyone who hasn't met him before to Jacob Schatz from Jake Steaks Hockey. How's it going, brother?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good. You know, just hanging out. Cat's trying to jump on my computer right now, so I apologize if anything starts moving about.
Yeah. Just blame the cat, right?
Yeah, she's being a little prick. She's laying on the keyboard right now.
So they did manage to get the stream working. What were you thinking to start? Were you like, oh my God, we're going to be watching this center ice symbol for the whole thing?
I really thought that was it. It's so hard. I don't know where we're at in the game. Even I was standing here for the last 10 minutes thinking the period's about to end because I wanted to make sure I was ready, when you called me, and I can't see nothing. And but that threw me off right at the beginning. I'm like, what is going on? And it was really funny to listen to you commentate. You're like, oh, somebody skated by. Just like anything you see. But you did great. You did great for that.
I was very worried for a minute there. I was like, oh no. I told everyone I'd have the stream for them, but I didn't tell them it was going to be one camera angle.
Right. Yeah, that's all you get. It's kind of fun, right? It was kind of,
yeah.
I was kind of hoping it would do that the whole time.
Oh, fast moving game too. Like we're so used to all the commercial breaks and like it they do 2-minute breaks and the intermissions are long, but I mean, we're only like an hour and 30 into the stream and we're already through 2 periods. So quick moving period too.
Yeah. It's been pretty fast hockey all of a sudden now. It felt like it was a bit slow at the beginning, but it's definitely starting to ramp up a bit.
Yeah, it looked very much like preseason hockey to start there because obviously most of these guys have never played together. Some of them have, but obviously you get a bunch of guys together from all over the country, all these different teams suddenly playing together. They have been practicing a little bit, but obviously it did take a minute. And I think that probably showed with the 0-0 score after 1 and a 3-1 score after 2, eh?
Yeah, a bit of a snooze fest for me. I was having a hard time paying attention in the first, and then in the second, finally stuff started to happen. And Medvedev, my goodness, he's my standout right now. Love watching him right now. And then he got scored on, but then he made that crazy save after. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, he's someone to start talking about, eh? He was just picked up in the draft just recently, right? Like 43rd overall.
Yeah, I believe. He was the first pick in the second round for the Canucks, and he's been very highly touted by a lot of the experts. Like Kevin Woodley's one of the guys who's on a lot of the Canucks different channels and stuff like that, talking about the Canucks goaltending, and he has nothing but praise for the guy. So if Kevin Woodley's saying he's a good one, then absolutely, then that's what we're going to see. Him playing in the Canucks organization for a long time.
Love it. And it was kind of one of those picks that came out of nowhere too, right? You know, we got Lankinen and Demko, but you know what's going to happen in 5 years in Canucks world. So, he could be ready for that jump then, right?
Correct. Yeah. Who knows, right? Like, and that's the kind of thing we're looking at is the Canucks have done I think a really good job, because right now we don't even have Tolopilo or Patera playing in this game, or Ty Young, who are 3 other goalies that are in the Canucks organization. So you add in Lankinen and Demko, there's some depth to this organization for the goaltenders. Does that make you feel okay if Demko gets hurt, or is it going to be doomsday if Demko starts the season and gets hurt?
Um, I'm a huge Lankinen fan in the first place, anyways. That I think no matter what happens at this point, I'm not worried about the goaltending for the Canucks. There's other things to worry about. So, but yeah, no, you're right. It does make me feel a little more comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the funny thing I find about Medvedev too, and we talked about it during this first intermission, was our goalies are 6'2" and 6'4", but they're both 175 pounds. So they're lanky boys without being Kevin Lankinen.
Yeah.
Probably get another inch on the guy too. Like he might be 6'3". He just turned 18, by the way. Medvedev's birthday was on the 10th, so it's just a couple days ago. So he just turned 18. So he's probably got another inch to grow, and he'll probably gain some weight. Is there anyone else who stood out for you for the Canucks prospects so far tonight?
You know what? Not a whole ton, personally myself. Like I said, bit distracted. My TV is about 19 inches. Really hard to see. That's why I stood up and started looking a little bit more. But and the camera is kind of, I don't know, there's something off about that camera. Not even just the center ice. But who was the first guy that scored? The way he shrugged off of that guy and he made a real nice power move, and that's kind of stuff that the Canucks need, don't you think?
Absolutely. Yeah. That was Vilmer Alriksson. He's the guy who's 6'6",
Right.
214 pounds. So he is a big boy, but obviously showing that powerful frame, using a power move to get at the front of the net and scoring a really beautiful goal in a prospects game.
Yeah. No, love seeing that. That was a great move.
And then like right away, then Gabriel Sherratt, the opposite, right? Like we got 6'6" Vilmer Alriksson scores the first one. And then Gabriel Sherratt, he's only 5'11". He scores the second one. He pretty much got a gift there. I think Seattle passing the puck. So, I mean, we'll take it though, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're getting the numbers in, making themselves look good in front of the coaches, right? That's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, it was good to see even the top line of Lekkerimäki, Coots, and Vilmer Alriksson playing together. It looked like they were developing a little bit of chemistry, and it seems like a good combination because Coots has been touted as a really good two-way centerman. Vilmer Alriksson's a beast, and then Lekkerimäki's got the hands. So you could be actually seeing a preview of maybe an AHL line right there already.
Right. Yeah, and that's a fun little line. Like, huge fan of Lekkerimäki, and then Coots is the one guy that I'm probably most interested in watching this. Because I haven't got to see a feel of him yet. Like probably like most of us now, right? We just drafted him, so yeah, it's fun to watch this. It's nice to see them fly out there and just see what they got.
Now, I did find it a little interesting because obviously this is a Canucks prospect game, but they do have Kirill Kudryavtsev and DPD both playing in this game. Do you think it's a little odd to have a guy like DPD's an NHLer now? They made that clear last year when they didn't send him back down for the Calder Cup run. And Kirill Kudryavtsev won the Calder Cup with the Abbotsford Canucks last year. Do you find it a little strange that they were asked to come out and be a part of this showcase?
Maybe not necessarily. Because they're still so young too, right? And they're not 100% proven, and maybe they just want a couple of those veteran guys. Like for that stance, they're veteran compared to the rest, right? So it's a nice little mix. I like seeing them out there for sure.
Yeah. Well, the other one that I was really excited to see, and I think a lot of people were waiting to see, was Tom Willander in a Vancouver Canucks jersey. He was paired with DPD. That might be an NHL pairing this year. Let's look at the poll question that we did. I don't know if you voted in it yet, but we talked about it. Which Vancouver Canuck is most likely to make the Vancouver Canucks lineup? And we have Willander, Coots, Lekkerimäki, and Alriksson. Do you have a preference between those four players?
I picked Lekkerimäki. I did. So yeah, I just think just with where the Canucks are at right now, there's a little bit more room for a forward to squeak in, I feel like. So, and Lekkerimäki has that shot, and I could see him slotting in. But I don't think it's a given, that's for sure. He's definitely he has to earn it.
I think the biggest reason Lekkerimäki won't make this team, and it's nothing to do with anything he can change, it's because he is waiver exempt. So if he makes the team,
right,
that means he has played lights out, like crazy good. Because if they keep him on the team, there's a good chance they're going to end up losing a guy like a Carlson or like a Baines or something like that. Because these guys all have one-way contracts, so somebody's going to have to go down. So then for guys like Max Sasson and Lekkerimäki, if they make the team, they have to show very, very well because they are not waiver exempt. And so that means that they have to go through waivers to get down. So I think you're with Lekermacki, if he makes the team, it's going to be because he scores like 10 goals in the preseason, I think.
Right. And I mean, if you had Carlson on that list, that's a guy that I would wanna like that's the guy because I remember you said that on a stream a while ago, and I remember, oh yeah, that's interesting because you know those little facts. I don't, you know, but yeah, I think Carlson's gonna be that guy that's probably gonna slot in, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, he got that like entry level deal. He's got the 1 year deal. I don't think there's much more he can show. Like he's the leading scorer in the history of the Abbotsford Canucks. He has scored more points than
Right.
anyone else in that organization's history. So I don't think there's a lot more for him to prove down there. So, but
Right.
it's one of those things. There's a spot for him on the roster if he's willing to grab it.
Absolutely. Yeah, there sure is.
Robert George dropping a whole bunch of different donations today. Robert George Hayes, third period announcer, SFX sounds. Let's fucking go. $6.99 coming in during the second intermission here. Thank you very much. RGH in the chat. Thank you very much. So Tom Willander, I had a little vision because if I could vote in the poll, and I don't think I can, which is kind of weird, something tells me that Tom Willander would make a really good D pair for Quinn Hughes. When I say that, what does that make you feel?
Well, you know what? I'm not sure. Like who knows, right? Like I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Willander's a little bit offensive, right? So and Hronek is too, and they work well together, kind of. Sometimes they have defensive collapses together, but not very often. They make up for it. But I'm not sure. But that's a great proposal. I like it.
I think the thing is, if you get him up there, let's just picture this with me. Let's have a vision together. So you got the top pair of Hughes and Willander together. You got your second pair of the Dragon or Marcus Pettersson and Hronek together. And I think that would really unlock Hronek as an offensive player. And then your bottom pair is a combination of Forbort, Tyler Myers, Willander, DPD, and Mancini, right? So depending on how all those parts are moving, but I just kind of picture too, if you have Tyler Myers and Forbort kind of being there for those young defensemen, and obviously being older guys, maybe they come in and out of the lineup. You know, Forbert's had a little bit of injury history, but if you have those guys able to play with those young guys like DPD, Willander, and Mancini, maybe that ends up being a really, really good combination for them and their development.
Yeah, man. Even just hearing that list, it's kind of crazy to think how many defensive combinations we could possibly have. And it's like, who knows? Who knows who's gonna really stand out? Who's gonna steal a spot? Is anyone gonna steal a spot? You know, honestly, I'm almost even thinking like DPD with Hughes would be kind of fun too. So there's so much you could do. It's a beautiful time to be a Canucks fan. If you like defense, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and what is your sense? Because obviously we all have been starving for Canucks content and all that. And so we've seen all the pontification. Everyone's doing their prophecies for what's going to happen. And the general population, I think, is saying the Canucks are still going to suck. When you're looking at the defense and the goaltending that these Canucks have, what do you think they're going to suck, or is this a playoff team?
I have no idea. Like I'm trying to be optimistic, and I am gonna be a classic Canucks fan and just say like, yeah, this is our year, you know. Like, but it's not. I mean, let's make it to the first round, and I'll be happy with that. But I'm still, you know, there's still something there. It's just I feel like they're a piece or two away, and it's so hard to say. But I'm gonna say like I'm rooting for them. I think they got a chance to make the playoffs, but they could also just have one of the worst years in human history. You don't know with these guys. It's the hardest part about being a Canucks fan, man. You know, we all have to suffer together, so that's why we're all here.
Yeah, I mean the suffering does come hand in hand. So I mean, there is, like, I think me and you talked about this. There's always space on the Canucks bandwagon, but you also have to be maybe a bit of a masochist. Oh, wait, is it a sadist or a masochist that likes pain? Because whatever that is, that's the Canucks fans.
No idea. Yeah.
So what are you thinking for the third period here? Is it going to be more goals, or are you going to like shut things down, or are we looking like the Vancouver Canucks are going to run away with this one?
I feel like it might just mellow out again. I find, in a lot of hockey games, a lot of first periods could take a bit. Second period, it's booming. I think, they might slow down, but it's a prospects game. People are trying to prove themselves. So a lot of people are going to be jolting about. So yeah, there could be 10 more goals, But
Yeah.
I'll say it'll mellow out. That'll be my final answer.
Is there anyone you want to see a little bit more of out of this prospect pool?
No, not really. I think they're all kind of getting deployed out there, and you get a little glimpse of everything. And yeah, a lot of names I don't even know about too, and that's the fun part about it. And that's where you kind of get to see people shine a bit and be like, oh, the first goal. I still can't even remember his name. Never heard of him, but I loved what I saw from him. And that's the whole point of this, and I love it.
Well, it's funny because last year they did it was the full tournament up in Penticton, the Young Stars tournament, where they had
Yeah.
Winnipeg, Edmonton, Calgary, and Vancouver all playing with their prospects. But unfortunately, then it was the other team didn't want to pay the money or whatever it was to do it. But I guess at least we got these two games. And then the other thing, wasn't it weird that they're doing a game in Everett and a game in Seattle, but they're not doing a game up here in BC like they could have done in Abbotsford or something like that?
Oh, they're not. I thought they're playing tomorrow. They're doing it in
Yeah,
Seattle.
tomorrow in
What the
Seattle.
hell? That's not cool. You know what's funny? Today when you called me for this, I didn't even know they were playing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, sick. I finally a video idea. So hopefully I'll find these highlights later and
Yeah.
put a package together tonight.
Well, I think it was the last stream we did. I think it was Tuesday, and we pulled up the article for the Canucks, and it was like, oh, there's a game on Saturday and Sunday. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know about the Sunday game. I guess they just added that one.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll be streaming that one again tomorrow, and hopefully with more than one camera angle to start.
Yeah, that was. I want to know how long that lasted because that felt like a couple hours to me.
So Jake, what can people expect from Jake Takes Hockey this NHL season?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go really all in this year, I believe, and I want to try and recap most of the games. I don't want to say all of them, but I like to, put my funny twist onto the Vancouver Canucks and just record videos about it and just recap it and have a discussion. That's my thing. I just like doing the videos and not much of the stream and type. There's too much technical work, I feel like. But no, it's fun making the videos. So that's what you can expect from me.
Awesome. Yeah. So anyone who hasn't done it, we've got a link in the description for Jake Six Hockey. Go check him out. There's a lot of ways to get your Canucks highlights, but if you want to laugh while you're doing it, I always recommend going and seeing Jake Six Hockey. So thank you very much, brother, for being with us today, and I'm sure we'll chat again soon.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the game.
See you later, Jake Six Hockey. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Jake Six Hockey in the house. So the players are back on the ice. Looks like we're about to get started. Oh, that was such a great save from Medvedev. All right, maybe let's get this. Go away, Discord. Nobody likes you. Oh, wait. No, we do like Discord because that's how we're watching Jake Six Hockey. All right. Russ, do you have a tape measure laying around? I don't know why I'm being asked. I actually do. This is my old one. Very beat up. This is from when I used to be a plumber. Level lock, so it like locks. See, you can open it up. Oh, no, it doesn't quite work anymore. But yes, I do have a measuring tape. Dilly in the house. Sherry Smith, hockey is my escape from the real world. Me too. All right, we are underway. Welcome, Sherry Smith. I appreciate you being here with us. Alexander Shaw, I'd hope that DPD would be playing well today. He's got NHL experience. Yeah, Willander and DPD have looked really, really good so far tonight. So we are into the third period of play here on Nothing is Perfect. I am Russell Holiday, and I will be your play-by-play guy because they are not doing play-by-play for tonight's prospects game. But luckily, we got some practice last year for the Abbey Canucks Calder Cup run. All right, puck around behind the Canucks net, played up the half boards, played to the middle. Good work there. Abbotsford, Vancouver works it to the middle, flips it into the zone. Vancouver skates in on the forecheck. Seattle gives the puck away. Puck out to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Goes wide. Vancouver picks it up there. Stops up on the half boards. Turns around. Shot to the front of the net. That one gets blocked. Goes to the corner. Chipped in behind the net. Seattle picks it up there. Gets hit immediately. Rings it around the boards. Puck comes in behind the net. Seattle picks it up there. Flips it out to center. Number 82 for Seattle. Pass across the whole rink. Down into the corner. They go. Stopping up. Turning. Pinned in the corner. Seattle manages to come up with it, but they put it behind the net where Vancouver picks it up. Vancouver works the puck down low into the Seattle zone. Plays it to the middle. Wide open in front. What a save by the Seattle goaltender, keeping that one out. Seattle works the puck out to center. We got Willander and DPD out together. Canucks play the puck into the Seattle zone. Tipped in there, but not actually getting a stick on it. So that will end up being an icing call as the puck came from the other side of center. Puck will come all the way down into the Vancouver Canucks zone. Learn the rules. Learn the rules. Vancouver, please learn the rules. So on the face-off, they won't be able to change. Face-off won by the Canucks. They play it behind the net. Puck flipped out. Swerve and Irvin. Yo, dog, I can't hear anything because I'm at the Whitecaps game. Have a good stream, though. Member for Sammy Salo months. Woo! 6 months as a member. Swerve and Irvin using his monthly membership message. I appreciate it. Puck goes out of play at the benches. So the face-off will happen at center ice here in the third period of play. Swerve and Irvin, hype in the chat. I appreciate you. Calvin and Lucas, is that your real name? Laugh out loud. Out of curiosity, Russ, how do you pick the name Nothing is Perfect? Oh, dingo. That's a very long discussion. It's a whole bunch of different things. Okay, dingo. Next time there's a break in play, I will tell you why our names. I will tell you why my name is Nothing is Perfect, dingo. Puck into the Seattle zone. And it ends up being an offside call there. So the puck will come just outside Seattle. Okay, so nothing is perfect. So it's a very common phrase. Nothing is perfect. But what I think of when I think of nothing is perfect is I think 0 equals infinity, because infinity and 0 are the same thing. But nothing is perfect is also the perfect way to describe the Vancouver Canucks, because it never really seems that anything is perfect. So it's because I'm a space hippie. Vilmer Eriksson with a wild stab at the puck in the Seattle zone. Puck gets kept down low for a moment, but Seattle works it out. I hope that answers your question, Dingo. It's a little convoluted. But yeah, nothing is perfect. Poisson, the big fish. Yep. Seattle playing the puck around in their own zone, giving away. Canucks put it to the front of the net. Shot goes wide. Canucks pick it up in the corner. Vilmer Eriksson pins his man to the board, but Seattle works it out over their own blue line. Hey, Russell, can you shout out my buddy Huge? He's watching live in Idaho. Oh, Dilly, that's cool. Hugh. Welcome, Hugh. The heli. It does. I love it. Philosophy AF. Philosophical AF. Solo 0. Perfect. Fat Cat Canucks are a little based. W Orange Crush. Who doesn't love some Orange Crush? Looks like Seattle has iced the puck because they clearly don't know how to play hockey. They need to learn the rules. Or maybe it's an offside. No, it is an icing call. Infinity gets discussed in the summer. I turned pretty. Oh. Huh. Firebeast. Yo, nothing is perfect. I think the Canucks will score 2 more goals this period. What do you think? Firebeast? I think you're right. 5-1 final. I like the sounds of that. Back to the blue line. Canucks take a shot to the front of that. Ends up going just wide. They pick it up again, but they lose it immediately to Seattle. They flip it out. Picked up there. Driving to the front of the net. Deke to the backhand. Puck gets kept out by Medvedev. Puck goes into the corner. Seattle plays it back to the blue line. Played across the blue line. Seattle now plays it down low into the corner. Check there, but they come back up with it. Playing it down low behind the Canucks net. Seattle pressuring well. Playing it into the corner. Skating back down. Playing the puck out front. Ends up getting there, but the puck gets away from the Seattle player. Puck gets chipped in behind the Canucks net. Puck in. Canucks pick it up. Spin. DPD plays it behind the net. Rung around the boards. I don't know if there's any. Oh, yeah, there's a player to pick it up. Stop there. On the blue line, playing it back to DPD. Okay, Kirill the Thrill Kudratsev is now out there. Puck out to center. Seattle intercepts it there. They'll play it down low. Big hit there. DPD laying in a body. Then Sawyer Minio comes onto the ice. Puck gets played all the way down the ice. No icing though. Must have gone off something. Seattle starts skating out. Flips it out center. Chips it into the Canucks. Kirill the Thrill Kudratsev plays it back out to center. Seattle picks it up there in their own zone. Ends up falling. Full mail. Giving it away to the Canucks. Wrap around. And the goaltender comes across and makes a save after a big old fall by the Seattle defenseman. Gives it away. Kirill Kudratsev plays it down behind the net. Canucks try and work it up front. End up taking it behind the net. Back to the blue line. Sorminio with a shot to the front. That goes wide. Bounces off the boards. Comes up. Kirill the Thrill Kudratsev plays it down low into the Seattle zone behind the net. Vancouver can't come over there. They end up picking it up there. Lekermacki now on the ice. Skates through the center. Tries to take a shot to the front. Ends up getting blocked and coming back out. Seattle carrying it through center ice. Picked up there by Lekermacki getting back. And he'll play it back to his defenseman and then skate off for a change. Canucks play it out to center past the player. And it ends up going in behind the Seattle net. No icing there on that. Shot to the front of the net by Arsid. That ends up getting blocked. And it looks like it ends up going out of play at the Seattle bench off that block. Did I miss something? Swervin! Irvin Hype! Griffin Knight, Irvin Hype. No audio on the game. It's bad. I know, Tyler McKnight. It's brutal, right? They actually do have audio, but it's just music. Oh no, they literally have no audio. Canucks are 100% scoring 2 more goals this period. Woo! Fire Beast, I believe you. Irvin! Back to some Colt 45 and 2 zigzags, of course. Michael P. Hey, mate, can you shout out Ben and Tim P? They are my family watching from Uzbekistan. Absolutely, Michael P. Hello to Ben and Tim P. They are the best family in Uzbekistan that I know. Michael P. and Ben and Tim all watching. Guys playing great. I think so too, Firebeast. Poisson is the 3rd goal scorer. Yep. So do we have is there, I wonder if is Dave Hall at this game or something? Who's tweeting out the scores? Okay, so Chris Faber is there. Oh, Lekermacki with a hit. Yeah, Lekermacki with a beauty hit. Okay, so Chris Faber is there, but he's only tweeted twice. All right. Scramble draw. Canucks come up with a drive to the front of the net. Seattle goaltender flashes the leather and keeps it out. Scramble draw, and then all of a sudden, Christopher Gorguin. Poisson is a big fish. Yeah, how big is that man? I'm trying to remember. He is only 5'11", but I guess he's a big fish. Baby, that's all I need. Benny and Timmy P from Uzbekistan. I forgot who scored the 2nd goal. It was Gabriel Sherratt. All right. Puck into the corner in the Seattle zone. Seattle loses the puck, but picks it up, chips it out over the Canucks blue line, picked up there, passed up to the half boards, played out to the blue line, kept in there. Seattle tries to get it back, but the Canucks play it back out to center. Pass across the zone, good speed coming in. Backhand shot. Goaltender makes the save and covers up. And then the boys gather in the corner. Oh, and then an extra shot there from someone else. Number 46 there, coming in from behind like the little bitch that he is. I've only seen him play this one game, but it looks like he might be a little biatch. The boys have gathered in. Everyone's getting the shout outs today. Can I please get a shout out? I love watching your vids. I would donate, but I have no money. Boom, bam, 81. Yeah, it looks like Seattle's taking a penalty. Boom, bam, 81. Nice to be here. Nice to see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Good backhander. And then they weren't happy. It looks like maybe that extra shot after the whistle might have been it. Yeah, the boys getting into the corner. And then it looks like the Seattle Kraken are the only one getting a penalty. So it looks like the Vancouver Canucks will be going to their first power play of this game. It'll be interesting to see who they end up putting out on the power play. So number 46 for the Kraken going to the box. The assistant captain of the Seattle Kraken. Look at that. You're the assistant captain and you're taking penalties? We got a PP. We did. Says Callum McKenzie. Nice to see you, Callum. I usually see you over on Kempner Canucks. And then Doodle Hockey here too. Hey Doodle, how's it going, brother? Nice to see you. Thank you for doing the play-by-play, buddy. I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad to hear that, man. Graham Reimer. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, glow. Cool Pizza Man stuff. Check. Let's get a beautiful power play goal. Glad you have Sheldon. Welcome. It's really sad watching with no audio. We've got you, brother. We've got my play-by-play. Okay, Canucks controlling. Pass across the blue line, down to the half boards on the far side. Back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Gets blocked. Shot goes just wide, and the Seattle goaltender will dive onto the puck to cover it up for the whistle. Boys gather at the side of the net to shove each other a little bit. Of course, we got Mr. Ulrichsen in the middle of it. All 6'6" of him. But played to the front of the net, blocked, and then the puck dribbles through the crease, and the Seattle goaltender manages to dive back to get it. Vilmar Oxen is looking like the forward version of Tyler Myers. Other teams better beware of this up-and-comer. Yeah, I hope so too. Robert George Hayes. Anchors, keep them at the bottom of the West. Yeah. The anchors on their jerseys, eh, Robert? I love that. Doubters have to leave the Canucks fandom. No, Fat Cat. We got lots of room on this EP 40, 120 points. I'd love to see that, Fat Cat. We got lots of room on this bandwagon. She loves. I think you're thinking about Seattle goalie. Laugh out loud. I get a quarter season ticket pack. Year 6 now. Jake Takes Hockey. Thanks for having me on. Always, Russell. Always great job covering the game. Your dream of becoming Canucks commentator is coming true. Just let me be your John Garrett someday. Absolutely. Winky face. Okay. Canucks controlling in the zone. Graham Reimer saying, hello, Clayton. Puck back to the blue line. Cross. Off the boards, Lekermacki picks it up there, plays it down low behind the net. Back to Lekermacki. He skates down the boards. Shot to the front of the net, goes just wide off of a tip. Playing back to the blue line, but Willander was just out of position. Wasn't quite there. He'll go off for a change. Medvedev stops the puck in the corner. Picked up there by Sorominio. He'll skate it out of the zone. Second unit onto the ice. First unit got a couple good chances. Vancouver rings around the boards. Number 71 picks it up there. He plays it, walks down into the corner, ends up getting tripped up a little bit, but no call on the play. Oh, and then puck gets played over to the sideboards, back to the blue line. Minio with a shot to the front of the net, goes off of a body, bounces to the front of the net, and they will end up getting covered up there by the Seattle goaltender. Seelov's Herd. If I was on the Canucks, it would be 9-1. Hell yeah, Seelov's Herd. Get out there and score some goals. You and Hachiko can be on a line together. Imagine using Reddit. Tor. Bro, I use Reddit all the time. It's great. I seen someone say Reddit. say on Reddit that it's been like 27 years since the 15th pick made the main roster. Interesting. James, Canucks are going to win 1,001. Check. Graham Reimer thinking that they're going to score a lot more goals. 6'6", 223 pounds, I think. He is 214 pounds, but that was his last weight. That's what they said, at least, when they gave out the rosters. Puck rung around the boards, flipped to the front of the net, goes off the side of the net. Vancouver tries to pick it up, but Seattle ends up grabbing it, bringing it out to center. Power play is over now. Shot to the front of the net. Medvedev. Saraminio plays the puck across. Puck gets picked up by Seattle just at the blue line. Griffin Knight, weird that he's not centering the top line anymore. Grant says Coots has a real chance of making the open net roster if he plays out of his mind. Callum, I could see that, brother. Seattle plays the puck into the corner. Stopped by Minio. Kudratsev picks it up there. He'll play it off the boards high, but it gets picked off by Seattle. They'll play it to the blue line. Cross the blue line. Speed down to the middle. Shot and score. Good dig by Seattle to carry it out of the corner across the blue line. Lots of space to skate down. Play to the middle. And they put it into the back of the net. And Seattle has made it a 1-goal game as they make it 3-2 in the third period of play, unfortunately. Oh, no. Are you saying Braden Coots is injured? Silas. I'm sorry. Silas Hurd. There it is. I got your name now. Silas Hurd. Yeah, so look at this. Oh, wow, that was the worst replay ever. Skating down low and then a puck into the middle and a tip right through. Medvedev can't get across with the blocker and the puck goes into the net. Darn, says Fat Cat. Boo, says Andrew. Remember, Louis Eriksson just pissed me off. Thanks. He's fine. Good old Canadian boy, not one of these soft Euros tour. You sound like Don Cherry out here. Cancel the season, says Chico. Graham Reimer. Dang, my 1001 guess was wrong. I knew it. Trade Medvedev right now. Laugh out loud. JK. The hash is strong, my lord, says Van Isle Beauty. Michael Haywood. I'm holding my family hostage unless the Canucks win. What? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Sheldon. That what I'm assuming. That's what I assumed. Seattle drops the puck into the Canucks zone in behind the net. Hello from Northwest BC, Northwest coast of BC, Jennifer. Curtis P in the chat. DSS Gaming. Hi. How's it going, DSSS Gaming? Canucks in. Leckermacker with a shot. Rebound to the front. He gets another shot off, and the goaltender manages to cover it up. And the boys gather for another chat. Ulrichson's like, yeah, try me, brother. Just giving him some glove punches to the face. The boys gather for a chat. I'm surprised Canuck Clay ain't watching Russell's stream. Huh. Wonder where he's at. Silas. Great, Coots hurt. Now we are collapsing. I know, right? Son of a bit, my tongue. Yeah, Leckermacky with a shot. And it looks like he tried to go 5-hole and then got a rebound, but the goaltender covered it up. Ulrichson driving the front of the net, and then Neiman's like, what? And then Ulrichson's like, my arms are long enough that I'm going to throw a couple glove punches into your face, eh? Callum, I'm dropping $100 on the Canucks winning the Stanley Cup. For shits and giggles, the odd makers don't know hockey. Oof, have to give it to Seattle, and that last was clean replay. Yeah, that was clean replay. Sucked. Yep. Sheldon. I'm going to struggle to see your name. Silas, it's because of Shilovs. Yeah, that is true. Not that Shafiq. They got to hit that target like Tyler Robinson. What? Heard someone was doing play-by-play on YouTube. Not disappointed. I'm having a blast listening to you. Thank you very much, Todd. I appreciate that. Canucks Twitter says he's injured. Oh, no. Lucky, how do you not put that in top cheese? I know, Griffin. He tried to go 5-hole, which can be deceptive, but the Seattle goaltender did not bite. Fat Cat, love me some Canucks, even if it's the prospects. Fire Beast, yo, nothing is perfect. Do you think the Canucks will be able to retain Hughes for the rest of his career, or do you think he will be traded to the Devils before we lose him to free agency for nothing? No, Quinn Hughes is going to be our captain until he retires. That's my prediction. I hope I'm right. Puck stolen. Arston plays the puck up to the blue line. Played across the blue line. Minio skates down the boards. Gets stopped there by the Seattle player. Tries to play it into the corner, but no one's there to support him, unfortunately. So the puck goes in to the corner. Thank you very much, Doodle Hockey. $2.79 for the swear jar. Doodle Hockey dropping a swear after that. I appreciate you, Doodle Hockey. $2.79 going into the Dobby College Education Fund. Hello from BC, says Latrika. Seattle in their own zone. Taking a minute, waiting for the change to finish. 3-2 in the third period here. We don't know how much time is left. Doodle hype. Puck in the zone. Deke to the backhand. And it's in the zone. Oh, it's a goal. They end up sliding it through, unfortunately. And it looks like the Seattle Kraken prospects have tied the game, sliding it through Medvedev with a breakaway out of nowhere. Edward, thank you so much for the live stream and the commentary. Watching from El Salvador. You're doing more than $1 million. Canucks website that has no audio. I smashed the like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Edward. I appreciate that very much. Watching from El Salvador. We're doing a service here today, and we're pretending that Seattle didn't score too. Doodle Hockey hype. Doodle Hockey paid for our sins. Yep. Huggy takes being Cap serious, and we love him for it. Yeah, Nicole Helen, you're right. Yeah, I know. I did not know his name, and now I realize what I said. Yeah, just dribbles right through the 5-hole there. Yeah, just over the blue line. DP got there, but not in time. And Medvedev's 5-hole was open as the puck goes through him, unfortunately. Would you eat corn on Tuesday at 2 p.m., or is that... I don't know. DSS Hockey, go Canucks, go! We shall be here all season. Glad everyone is here. Yeah. We're going to be live during every single Vancouver Canucks game all year long. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right. I appreciate you people for being here. Canucks bring the puck out to center. Pass out into the middle. Shot to the front of the net. That gets blocked. Ends up rebounding almost to a Canucks stick. Not quite though. Puck up to the blue line. Kept in for a minute. Leckermacki decides to skate out to center. Looks like they had both players in the penalty box after this rough and tumble play there. Puck across the Canucks blue line. Played out to center. Canucks into the zone. Pass in the middle. Picked up there. Pass down low. Scrambling play in front of the net. Seattle picks it up. They'll flip it out to center. Tom Willander picks it up there. Plays it across for Mr. Sawyer Minio. Willander now plays it back down low on Medvedev. Medvedev being aware to stop that one. Puck out. Dropped pass. Willander was not expecting that one. A little bit of scrambling play here from the Canucks. Looks like they're trying to be a little bit too cute. Vancouver goes back. Ben Berard picks it up there. He plays it back over for Sawyer Minio. He plays it across over for number 89, Mr. Jackson Coons. And then puck in front, and Seattle picks it up and puts it past Medvedev. And just like that, all of a sudden, the Seattle Kraken on home ice in Everett have taken the lead with the Canucks looking absolutely out of sorts in their own zone. Oh my goodness. I've been subscribed for 20 minutes, all while watching and shoving chips down my gullet. I've enjoyed myself. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, Seattle. Yeah, Willander does need to chill, doesn't he? Aiden Kelly in the chat. F you. Christopher Goguin. Yeah, the Canucks have just absolutely collapsed, giving up 3 goals in this third period, coming in with a 3-1 lead, and now they're down 4-3. Russ's poor forehead is getting in the chat. Laugh out loud. It's getting a little sweaty in here. JS Home Service, I cross-stitched a picture of Patrick Alvin getting fired after this game. Can you imagine? All right, you lost the prospects game, Patrick. You're out. A collapse of New York Mets proportions. Yeah. Robert George Hayes saying, my son Winston says, no! Robert George Hayes dropping another 279 in chat. Thank you very much. Canucks with the puck in the slot, giving it up in their own zone. Now they skate to the side, giving it up again. Pass to the middle. Shot goes wide off of a leg. Seattle digging now, looking for another goal, looking for their fourth of the period. Puck ends up coming just outside the Canucks zone. Seattle steps around their man, plays it over the blue line, puck to the middle, bobbled pass, can't keep it in the slot. Vancouver now skates it out of the center. Out with some speed. Trying to go through his man, can't quite get it. Number 65, Gabriel Shryout with some speed there, but loses the puck. Seattle picks it up behind their own net. They'll stop, flip it up the boards to the half side on the other side. Now they'll play across their own blue line, skate out to center, and they'll flip it into the Canucks zone, far side corner. Picked up there by Seattle. They lose the puck behind the net. Vancouver plays it up the boards, but ends up getting picked off, and then they end up picking it up again. Mr. Josh Bloom skates it in, chips it in. Seattle's goalie comes up, trying to catch the Canucks on the change. Canucks do well to get back out. Sorminio checks his man. The Seattle player plays around the boards to the near side. Puck out to the Canucks blue line. Vilmer Alexson picks it up there. He'll skate in with some speed. Power move into the corner. Pass out front. Puck gets jammed. Puck is loose. Seattle plays it back to the blue line. Picked up there. And then the Canucks number 3, Joel Arston, plays it back behind the net. Seattle picks it up though. They play it all the way out to center. 3-on-2. Playing it down the half boards. Seattle picking the puck up behind the net. Getting checked there. Now they pick it back up on the far side. Trying to cut to the middle. Lekermacki intercepts that pass. He loses the puck just outside of his blue line. Seattle chips it back down into the Canucks zone. Play across the Canucks zone. Puck blocked, trying to pass it out center by the Canucks. They'll play the puck out down into the Seattle zone all the way down the ice. Ends up going off of a stick, so no icing. Seattle plays it up to their own blue line. They'll play it at center, giving away to the Canucks. In the middle, playing across the blue line. Down over for number 95, but it looks like they're going to call that one an icing. And Kieran Dervin tries to bring it in, but they'll call it icing, and the puck will come just outside the blue line for a face-off. It looks like we've got stop watching. Did Mike show up right when they scored? I feel he may try to get a shorter contract to coincide with his brothers. Yeah, that is possible. Your dog can see Dobby's reflection in Rusty's 5 head. Can you see it? Bruh. Dern. Willander. Shit, Willander hurt? No, Willander's not hurt, but Braden Coos is hurt. And she goes crying. It's okay. Meltdown in Everett. I know, Kempner. Hey, Kempner, are you going to be, Rev Trevor, are you live tonight after this? Are you doing a stream tonight? Darn it. Sweet baby Jesus. Joby, boo. Well, is it Jobby or Juby? Leahy Beamy, a collapse of the New York Mets proportions. Well, the Canucks are just being Canucks. Yep. Michael Haywood. Well, sorry, daughter. I loved you. Nello, learning to blow a lead just like the big club. Yep. Christopher Goguin. Hopefully not a sign of things to come for this year. Yep. Tyler McKnight. Come on, boys. Callum's here. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. Wow. Robert Hype. Coots stock just shot through the roof. Yeah, because the Canucks have collapsed without him. Puck up the boards. Squeaks out over center line. Vancouver trying to get back to the puck. See what you did? What I did, Russ? Trade Medvedev already. I know. I'm lacing up my skates and heading over to Everett as we speak. Yeah, get in there, Hachiko. I'm Winston. Never, ever heard of this goalie. He just got drafted this year, Joby. He is our second round pick in this last draft. Medvedev, 5-hole bigger than the Poncho's wife. Poncho made the echo in her kitty joke in Predator. That was a mom joke in Brickfetti because mom jokes are jokes that need to be explained. Dad jokes aren't funny and mom jokes need to be explained. Troy Sander Coots was locking up Catton and now we are getting cooked. Yeah. Just a strong comeback for the Kraken. Canucks still have hopeful chance. I hope so. Winston! All right, puck into the Canucks zone. Rung up the boards. They'll flip it out to center. All the way down the ice. Not enough for icing. Who's the coach? Fire him! I think it's actually Manny Malhotra today. Yeah, it wasn't Medvedev's fault. Man, they have been collapsing. Lekermacki in his own zone. Cuts. Accidentally passes. Out to center. Flipped in. Down low by Arntzen. Joe Arntzen. Seattle flips it out to center. Arntzen picks it up there, plays it back to his defensive partner. Puck into the Seattle zone. Stop behind the net. All the way out to the blue line. Seattle picks it up there. They'll play it out to center with some speed coming over the Canucks blue line. Stop there. Canucks pick it up with some speed. Canucks bring it in, skating into the corner, looking to the middle for some help. Passes off the boards. Up to the face-off dot. Shot gets blocked. Picked back up. Canucks stop up on the half boards. And the puck comes all the way down the ice. It looks like Seattle has taken a penalty. So the Medvedev has gone to the bench for the extra attacker. Canucks have still controlled it. Ref's got his hand in the air. So the Canucks actually give the puck back. And that'll be a penalty to the Seattle Kraken. So the Vancouver Canucks have a chance on the power play to tie this game up in the third period. You said it would be a quiet third period. WTF, man, I blame you. Laughing and crying, JK. Typical Canucks, no matter what level of play, says Lanky 32. Yeah, so the Canucks go into the power play. I love Tolopilos, says Callum. Yeah, he's going to be a good one for us, I think. Falling like shit from a tall Cal. Get it back, Canucks, says Soberto. I agree with you. Anyone know how much time is left? No. Odessa, we have no idea. They're not telling us. Eric Hunter becoming a member. Thank you very much, Eric Hunter. Becoming a member of Nothing is Perfect. I appreciate you. Welcome to I Lied, You Are Perfect. You're now a member. You can use the custom emojis now. Canucks power play. Is it 2 penalties? It might be. Because it looks like another guy got tripped, but Eric. Yeah, thank you very much, Eric, for being a member of the channel. I appreciate you. Welcome to Nothing is Perfect's membership crew. Big PP here. Canucks pulled the goalie already. That trip was a penalty after the goalie pulled. They might give me, maybe it's a 5-on-3. We won't know until they actually show us. God, I wish I knew how much time we had left. I know, Lord Vi. I wish I did too. Are they going to pull the goalie now? Lock in Canucks. Last chance, says Graham. Griffin Knight, 6-on-4. Okay. Are they going to pull the goalie? Dale, oh, not sure how I feel about Willander tonight, but I'm sure love my wife, Tony. Dale, is your wife controlling your phone right now? Nuck edits. Canucks, come on! Not that. 5-on-3. Love my PPs. Callum loves PPs. Eric Hunter, says Major Minor. Ineffective play. We need more Petterssons. Yes, Dingo, I agree. The more Petterssons, the better. Silas, I could take Ulrichsen in a fight. 6'6". So it is 5-on-4, it looks like. Seattle picks up the puck, puts it up to the blue line, but that looks like that went out of play. So the faceoff will be in the Seattle zone, I think. Josh Boma, hey man, awesome to see your channel grow. Thank you very much, Josh Boma. Yeah, it's gotten pretty crazy here. Yes. Oh, yeah, no, they're calling it. The referee says no, the puck went out of play off of the player while they were still in the Seattle zone. So the puck will come down low. I think it is just a 5-on-4. CT hockey, Bedard or Berard, and Ace celebrating versus M celebrating. I know, we like the brothers. Oh, puck comes out to center. And they have pulled the goalie, so it is a 6-on-4. Seattle plays the puck to the front of the net. Vancouver plays it back through center. Kudratsev plays it across the blue line. Seattle steps up, intercepts it. They have a free shot at the empty net too because they're on the power play. Shooting it all the way down the ice, gets blocked there. Lekramacky picks it up. He plays it out to center. Canucks play it back across the blue line. Skated in by Ulrichsen, but he loses the puck just over the blue line. Puck goes all the way down the ice and into the net, just like that. Seattle Kraken have probably put the final nail in the coffin. On the penalty kill, the goalie pulled 6-on-4. Vancouver trying to get something done, but can't get it. And the Seattle Kraken have made it a 5-3 game down in Everett. Unfortunately, Seattle looks like they are going to take this one tonight. Unfortunately. Thank you for joining us, KP, says Big Mac. Thank God for your service tonight, KP. You're very welcome, KP. It's nice to have you. Classic Canucks. GG, says Lord Vay. Yeah. Jennifer, thanks for making this entertaining. You're very welcome, Jennifer. This is kind of what we do. We'll be live during every single Vancouver Canucks game this season. I jinxed the Canucks as Fire Beast. Yeah, there's the highlight of the empty netter. Odessa, no! WTF. Oh my God, can't even carry the puck in the zone. Yeah, looks a little scrambly right now. Yeah, it sounds like Braden Coots is out of this game, so that's not a good sign. Canucks are still on the power play, so they could maybe make a game out of it, but Medvedev is back in the net. Canucks through center, pass over. Puck gets chipped into the blue line and then stopped by Seattle. They'll play it back out to center. Vancouver plays it back in, gets stopped there at the blue line, can't get it over. Did the puck get in and then back out? Yeah, it looks like the puck went in and out. And that looks like it's it, everyone. The Vancouver Canucks have lost the first of 2 games against the Seattle Kraken, losing 5-3 in Everett in game 1 of this series of the showcase. And that is a final score there, unfortunately. I wonder, they might shake hands. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they will, because it's kind of like a friendly, right? Seattle Kraken coming back with 4 unanswered goals in the third period. So yeah, it does not look like they will be doing handshakes. So we'll get back over to the bar. Holy cow, we're up to 1,629. What is this? You guys are crazy out here. Thank you very much for everyone who subbed. Thank you everyone very much for those who liked the show tonight. I appreciate it. This is kind of what we do. We hang out. We watch the Vancouver Canucks. I haven't unpacked the bar. We got a couple of the usual things out here, but we got to put some more stuff on the shelves. Kempner Canucks, are you doing the game tomorrow? Yes, I am, Kempner. We will be live during the game. Tomorrow's game is going to be at 4 o'clock, so it's a bit of a later, earlier start. So less than 24 hours. KP with some breaking news report. GM Patrick Alvin has been fired as general manager of the Vancouver Canucks. Michael Haywood, Russell, can you shout out my friend Ray Peist, who's watching from Florida? Big fan. Era's unhappy about what the Canucks did tonight. Vanish, Canucks have kinks to work out. That was a strong comeback by the Kraken. Cannot determine our future in one game. GG's Kraken. Here's to the future of the Canucks. Yeah, I mean, we got to see a lot of stuff. Graham Reimer, come on. Here we go. Lekramacky with a 1T. Nah, it didn't happen. Chances Krastov makes the team. I mean, Revtrev, he played with Hedel. So honestly, I think there's a spot for Krastov on this team. I think there really is, Revtrev. If him and Hedel can rekindle some of that that magic that they had over in New York, you never know. Callum's like, Pettersson to Pettersson to Pettersson to Patterson. Yeah, can you imagine if Patterson ends up making this team? Chico's upset. Bummer. Good game, fellas. KJ Brizzy, ugly. Pure Veteran in the chat. Welcome back, Pure Veteran. Nice to see you. LMAO, nothing like blowing a 3-0 lead. I know. And y'all wanted Manny to be head coach of the Vancouver Canucks for reals? Ha ha! Dingo, I haven't even given up yet. Dangerous levels of hope and delusion. Welp. Bye, says Jax. Nice to have you, Jax. Dijon Mustard. Woo! Hockey wins! And then Steven's here. He's like, let's go, Kraken! Steven. I'm glad you could be here. Even if you're cheering for the Kraken, I do appreciate that you're here. Lord Vi, ain't over till it's over, and they have cut off the feed officially. So the feed has been cut off. Griffin Hockey, I love hockey. Thomas, go Canucks glow. Go Canucks glow. Go Canucks glow. Dang it, says Graham. Mr. Rainbow Boy, I have returned. What's up, Rainbow Boy? Soberto Brochi, win or lose, was nice to watch and get your play-by-play. Thank you very much, Soberto. Tyler McKnight, damn, but at least it's not a real game, just practice. Yeah, don't worry, guys. We are just practicing. Well, that's not how I expected the game to go to end, but I should have known better. Laughing and crying. Tim Jones, thank you for play-by-play, friend. You're very welcome, Tim Jones. Thanks for being here. Silas, I'm gonna go cry now. Hate losing to the Kraken. Sad face. Yeah, Silas, don't worry though. Don't worry. It'll be all right. The Canucks will do better. They are just prospects. You're right. Nicole Warren, these are definitely Canucks. Haha. Super appreciate the stream. You rocked it. Thank you very much, Nicole. Thanks for being here tonight. It's okay, says Imprick Fetty We Trust. Who is the Canucks MVP? I'm going to say Ulrichsen. All right, let's end this poll question. And we'll do one last poll question before we go. So I asked you guys, which Vancouver Canucks prospect is most likely to make the Vancouver Canucks? 44% of you saying Lekermacki, 40% saying Willander, and then 9% saying Coots, 5% saying Ulrichsen. So let's do, like I said, one last poll question. Who is your Canucks MVP tonight? So let's go with, I'm just literally putting stuff in chat. Let's do an actual poll question here. All right. Who was the best Canucks prospect tonight? Hopefully I don't misspell anything. All right. So I'm going to go with Willander, Ulrichsen, Pettersson, and who else do we like? I mean, Lekermacki was decent too, right? So let's start that. So who is your MVP tonight? Let's see what you think. I think it was Ulrichsen, but you guys can vote. We'll get back to that. Mike Lavalley, I think Krastov makes the team. Kemp, he's a guy on the top 6 capability. He played amazing in the KHL last season. Yeah, and Mike, the other thing I heard is his effort levels went up a lot. So he's a little bit more defensively responsible. Big Mac, just preseason, guys. We golden. Medvedev, first star. Perfetti's calling for Medvedev. I didn't even put him as an option. I'm sorry. Get Off My Lawn podcast. Thanks for the commentary, my friend. Thank you for being here. Get Off My Lawn. Callum, I'd say Vilmer Ulrichsen is the hero of this game. Calvin likes Vilmer. Dijon Muster's like, let's go. Tim Jones, we'll get him tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so, Tim. Medvedev, first star. Oh my God, I didn't even put him as an option. Nucks still can't break the blue line without Quinn. Brutal. Womp womp, says Hockey Badger. What's up, Hockey Badger? Hachiko, sell the team. Sensei Dean Y. Beer, 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 beer. Oh, Griffin Knight, don't touch their hands, Canucks. Damn, Dingo, damn. Thanks, bro. Handshake. Nick Colson, thank you for the commentary. You saved the game for us. I appreciate that, Nikki. I thank you very much for the kind words. I'm glad I could do it for you guys. Classic. They learned well. Is that Berkeley Catton? Who's Berkeley Catton? This was fun. Thank you. You're very welcome, Nicole. We'll be live again tomorrow. Xavier Germain. What happened to Coots? Apparently he got hurt. Let's see if anyone on Twitter is talking about it. So I can confirm the Vilmer Ulrichsen goal they actually had was actually assisted by Lekermacki. So Lekermacki made the pass to Vilmer Ulrichsen. But let's see if we can find out what happened to Braden Coots. Okay, here we go. I can hop over here. Let's see. I have to fix this first, I think. Yeah, let's go like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I can now jump over here and show you guys. According to Thomas Drance on Twitter, Canucks 2025 first round pick Braden Coots left Saturday night's prospects game in Everett, and the club confirms that he will not return. So that's not great. Also sucks for, did Tom Willander get hurt too? So Tom Willander and Braden Coots have both left the game. Welcome, Vancouver boys. That's crazy. Oh, my face is being covered. All right, let's get me back. Where is this? My face is being covered by my own name. Okay, there we go. You can see me again. Dijon Muster, great success. Yeah, so we can confirm both Tom Willander and Braden Coots have left the game. Let's see if there's anything more. Will Larnder. Let's spell his name properly. Dave Hall. Yeah, no, just MD on Twitter. Both injured in their first game wearing the Canucks jersey. Brutal. All right, back to the bar. Mike Lavallee, we should have Russ and Trev cover tomorrow's game. See you tomorrow. Get off my lawn. KJ Brazy, low-key proud of Rusty's growth. Thank you very much, KJ. Good game, boys. Hopefully more audio. Odessa. Ooh, I love Sunday afternoon games. Callum, I will be there tomorrow. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. So are you going to be in Seattle tomorrow, Callum? That's sweet. Was nice to be back watching Canucks hockey again. It was even realistic result. Yep. We blew so many leads last year. Yeah. W. Joby. Taking on depression, laugh out loud. DSS Gaming. It was okay game for the Vancouver Canucks tonight. Jennifer, we'll be on the road. We'll watch on the replay, heading to Penticton in the morning. Oh, Jennifer, are you going to be able to go up and meet some Canucks? Are you going to be up there for the, because I think training camp starts on Monday, right? So training camp in Penticton, you're going to be there for it, eh, Jennifer? Andrew, one love all. I'm off. Good night. See you later, Andrew. Joby, ha ha ha! Sensei Dean Y, I should have played the Youngblood theme song while you were narrating. Later, Andrew, says Calvin. Silas heard, future champ, y'all. Just one loss. Didn't even have Hughes. Laugh my ass off, laughing and crying. Yeah, we didn't even have Hughes. Soberto Brochi, will you be streaming every game this season? Okay, so we have to explain. If it is on Sportsnet, Amazon Prime, or YouTube, I cannot stream the actual game, but we will be here live during every game. We usually just hang out, watch the game together. But tomorrow's game, as long as they are broadcasting it on Canucks.com, we will have it here again for you. Great stream and good effort from the kids. Correct, Tyler. Hell yeah, another game tomorrow. Yeah, 4 o'clock. KP, shout out to Russell for tonight. He earned my sub. See you tomorrow, big guy. Thanks. You're very welcome, KP. I appreciate you being here. So great to see hockey, though. I know, Sensei. Oh my God. That was a long summer. It felt like a long summer. We even had the damn Canucks win the Calder Cup. Wait, there's two. If this Calder Cup is here, that Calder Cup is here, and Trevor Linden is back there. Hi, Trevor. What's up, my dude? Look at that beautiful man. Trevor Linden in the house. Yeah, we will be live again tomorrow, but we will be live every single game. So, Berto, thanks to the stream game. You're very welcome, Gary Wiseman. Callum, so who scored all the games for the goals for the Canucks prospects? So it was Vilmar Ulrichsen from Lekkerimäki, Gabe Sherratt. I think it's Gabriel Sherratt, right? Yeah, Gabriel Sherratt. Here, I can even bring this up. So it was Vilmar Ulrichsen scored the first goal. And I think I made this. Oh, here. I made this smaller, I think. No, let's make it bigger. So Vilmar Ulrichsen scored the first one. Gabriel Sherratt scored the second one. And then Nick Poisson scored the third goal for the Vancouver Canucks prospects. Yeah, so those are the 3 goals. The only assist I know was Vilmar Ulrichsen was assisted by Lekkerimäki. But other than that, yeah, Vilmar Ulrichsen, Gabriel Sherratt, And Nick Poisson scored the 3 goals for the Canucks. Let's get back to the bar. Yeah, he will, but he won't be showing the regular season games though, as it is copyright. Yeah. So tonight's I didn't turn on monetization for this stream because hello, Boo. Is it time for Dobby's dinner? Oh, maybe it's a good time to show the stream Dobby for the first time tonight. I was going down on what? In Prickfetti, that's a lot of information. I said, geez, you have a big kitty. She said, why did you say that twice? Get it? Echo? So Prickfetti using the joke from the Predator movie. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's go Nucks Nation. Fire Beast, greatest play-by-play I've ever listened to besides the Canucks 2024 Stanley Cup playoff broadcast. Exactly. I was way better than every broadcast the Vancouver Canucks had in the 2024 Stanley Cup. Time to dig them out. Dig out the Rock'em Sock'em. I own some Rock'em Sock'em. Trevor Linden. Dobby. I put it somewhere weird, I think. Dobby, come here. Come here, Dobberton.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, everyone who has not met my dog yet, this is Dobby the Doge. He's a nice fluffy boy. He shows up on stream sometime. Let's adjust it. All right. So Dobby gets his dinner right now, and you guys can watch him eat. But this is my dog, Dobby. He is a cute miniature Aussie Shepherd, and sometimes he helps the Canucks score, and sometimes he just distracts me and knocks over lights and that kind of thing. But he is a nice fluffy boy. He's a good one, and he loves his mom more than he loves his dad. But he loves his food more than both of us. So that's the main thing. But sometimes when we're around this time, he gets fed at 9 o'clock at night for his dinner. So sometimes you'll get to see him eat. And the Canucks do play quite often at 7 o'clock. So you will probably get to see him have some dinners. All right, Dobby, you crushed it. What a nice boy, huh? So this is Dobby. He's a nice, sweet, good boy. And he's here for you if you ever need a dog to love. And someday we'll have a Nothing is Perfect meetup, and you'll be able to meet him, and he'll be like, okay, Dobby, say thank you to everyone. Okay, Bubby. Here you go. Such a nice boy. That's Dobby. Who would you trade for Aquilini? What is the return? I don't think you'd be able to get a bag of pucks for Aquilini. Yeah, Catton on the Kraken. Yeah, I think Catton's like their best prospect, isn't it? Berkeley's a prospect on the Seattle Kraken, Russ. Okay. The return is 1 cent. Yeah. And we don't even have pennies anymore, so you get nothing. We may have to buy out Aquilini. I wish. Russ looks like Bo Horvat, which is kind of funny because that's my wife's favorite player before he got traded. Need you on Van Island, loads Rusty. Dingo, trade for Tom Gillardy. I wish. Can you imagine? Can we trade Aquilini for Tom Gillardy? I wish they wouldn't have won that. Have a good night, guys. Fun game. Thanks for being here, Tyler. Because no one would give 2 cents for him. Kempner Canucks. I'm redesigning all my intros and outros for the new season, and I've transformed by background in my office. It's a lot of work, but exciting to get this done. Yeah, we won't be airing the new intro for the stream until the regular season. So you guys are going to see the old intro on this station. Kempner, I don't know if you answered my question. I didn't see it in chat. Are you going to be live tonight, or what's the deal? When are you live next, Trev? Let me know. Trade Gary Bettman. I wish. But we don't want the guy from... did you guys see the NBA commissioner? He's like, if you can't afford the streams and the games, well, we got highlights because basketball is a highlight sport. That's weird. Jog. Too much football to watch tomorrow. No time for prospects hockey. That is fair. That is fair. Is it Jog? Is it Yog or Jog? Welcome, Yog or Jog. I don't know if I can watch my 49ers tomorrow because they'll probably have more injuries. Dijon Mustard, tank for McKenna. And then in Prickfetty's like, what is football? And then Tyler McKnight is like, oh, crap. In Prickfetty Trust, is it new? Everything I do I do it for Hughes. Weakling, trade them both for 2C or more help in the wings. Russ looks similar to Nate Bartgatz straight up. Who's Nate Bargatz? Willander exit made me drool about a path opening for Vittorio Mancini. He's a beauty. Tor, I am shitting. We may have a silence fire beast if we are leading next game. Just a joke, not real. Dijon Mustard, Callum McKenzie need this. His tiny voice announcement, yeah. Mancini tiny voice was amazing. Gary Bettman in the light of the 51st state rhetoric, new hockey city in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. You never know, Sensei. Kempner Canucks will not be live tonight, but he is very mad about the lack of sound from tonight. And then I don't want to miss this either. Let's see. Oh yeah, in Prick Freddy We Trust, donating a gifted membership. Thank you very much, in Prick Freddy We Trust. The free gifted membership going out to Brady Sampson. Thank you very much, Brady Sampson. I appreciate that from Mr. In Prick Freddy We Trust. Money Love Beast. Much love, Beast. Really, Sensei? Sensei. Banal Beauty. Sensei says it. Woo! Lyndon is guarding the cup. You got the cup back there, Lyndon? He's hanging out with a whale. Lyndon. Glovey McGlovin makes me blow snot bubbles. I know, I love Glovey McGlovin, Callum. He is one of my favorite Canucks YouTubers. Sensei Dean Y. Well, they put one in Arizona, which couldn't fill a 7,000 seat arena, so why not? I know, right? Yeah, that was brutal. Poisson is a fishy boy. Le Poisson. How I love Le Poisson. In Prick Fire We Trust. It would be great if Saskatoon gets it before Regina. Does Saskatoon even have a hockey rink? Yes, they have a bunch. www. www. Griffin Knight. Yes, Dobby. Rip KJ. There was like 50 gifted go out and you didn't get one. Jimmy Patterson could build one. Yeah, Jimmy Patterson. Maybe he'll build a training facility for the Canucks. Major Minor. www. Super Smelly Kitty. What? We need to get one, KJ. W. Dope Bass. Has anyone ever told you look a lot like JT Miller? I have heard that too. I have been told I look like JT Miller, but I have to look like this. If I look like JT Miller, I've just got to be like, and then everyone's be like, oh, that's JT Miller. Dingo. Hi, Dingo. W. Bestie. Wow. Saskatoon has a 15,000 seater arena. Mini Aussie. Yeah. So he's a miniature Aussie Shepherd. So he's about 38 pounds or something like that. W. Braden Robbins. Span Robbie. Look at that dog. Yeah, isn't he cute? Hachiko says www. Brandon Robbie. W. Span. Dobby. Rusty could be a legit actor on Harry Potter. Would I be Harry Potter? Leviosa. Fire Beast. Dobby. I got Dobby fur in my face now. What's worse, Pokemon adults or Disney adults? Disney adults. Puckin' deep. I'm Prick Fire You Trust www. Eric Hunter, great dog. Yeah, he's a real sweetie, Eric. Dingo got the love eyes out. What an angel. Cal McKenzie, did any Canucks prospects play number 69 because it's hilarious? No. We got them here. We've got 46, 79. We got an 89. We got a 59, but no 69. Yeah, nothing. 89, 79, and 59. They're teasing us. Is this a secret? This is a secret coming in from the Canucks. So we got 59, 79, 89, right? No 69 though. Back to the bar. WWW. Eat it up, buddy. Yeah, he did like that dinner. I think that number is banned in the NHL. There have actually been a couple players who've worn 69. How old is Dobby? Dobby is 5 years old now. Pretty sure no team uses number 69. Thank you, Dobby. You're very welcome. Dobby the Doge. Yeah, that is true, Apric Fetty. Because not gonna lie, I never seen no one use that number. Well, let's Google it. I'm pretty sure there was a couple. Here it is. Only 2 players have worn number 69 in the NHL. Mel Angelstad for the Washington Capitals in 03-04 and Andrew Desjardins, for San Jose from 2010 to 2013. So there was actually 2 players who played wore number 69. 2 of them. It will look great, Kempner Canucks. Yeah, I can't wait. Kempner, I love your intros, bro. Your intros are top notch. Callum McKenzie, Dobby blows Grogu out of the water, like and subscribe for this man's comment. Thank you, Callum. Got to go. Great work. See you later, Sensei. Take a deep breath, my good man. Eddie F, thank you kindly for the game. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Eddie, for being here. And see you tomorrow, brother. Fire Beast, I'm going to go have a great night. Hope to be listening tomorrow. Yes, we will be live tomorrow, brother. So make sure you tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully the Canucks can get a better result than they had tonight because that third period was Dobby poop. It was Dobby poop. Doodle Hockey, I'll go live. Haha, screw it. Haha. So if you guys want a post-game show, Doodle will be live. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Until tomorrow, Doodle Hockey, you can join me anytime if you want. Haha. Very cool, Doodle. Absolutely. I'm down to join. I added you, Doodle. Nicole Helen, if Saskatchewan got an NHL team, I can almost guarantee folks in that province would have an existential crisis since everyone has had external teams for so long. Yeah, former Saskatchewan gal here. Okay, yeah, so that's the thing. If you're in Saskatchewan, you don't have a home team to cheer for. So you might cheer for Ottawa or Toronto or Montreal or Edmonton or Vancouver. So, but Nicole, looks like Nicole became a Canucks fan, which I like. Praise sweet baby Jesus. Hockey is almost back. Let's go Canucks. McNally, Zach 25. Learn the rules, learn the rules. If Saskatchewan got a hockey team, the Rough Riders may fold. Yeah, that might be true. Training facility needs to be at Britannia in East Van. Yeah, I would not mind that. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. That's why it didn't work. I went to Britannia Ice Hockey Academy. Oh, KJ, I didn't know that. You went to a hockey academy? You must be really good. KJ is a wizard. Big Mac, stop. You're going to put someone's eye out. I know. Ha! 69 has been unofficially banned in the NHL because of its other meaning. Fair enough. I see it in the NFL a lot, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it in a game in the NHL. I am a rizzard. You are a rizzle. You got the riz, so you're a rizzard. Smashes 66. They blow the lead laugh aloud. Going to be a long season. Snooze. And now I can actually go. Does anyone play number 70? That's like 69, but you owe me one. Callum, that's actually a good point. Was there a number 70 tonight? Yeah. Parker Alkos actually wears number 70. So he is the one that we owe a 69 to. We owe him one. Yeah, Parker Alkos. Big boy too, 6'3". He's only 178 pounds too, but he is a local boy too. So maybe he is a funny man. You never know, Callum. Griffin Knight, you're the man. Thanks for the play-by-play. You're very welcome, Griffin. That's just our prospects. Became a Canucks fan as a youngin' and then moved out to BC. Haha, me too, Nicole. I actually was born in Calgary, Alberta. But my cousins were all out here in BC. And so I became a Vancouver Canucks fan because I wanted to be like my cool older cousins. And then I moved out to BC. I moved out here in 92, and then the 94 run happened. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm a Canucks fan now. W. Nicole, out of all the Canadian teams, you picked Vancouver Canucks. Welcome to depression. Laugh out loud. Big overreaction smasher. Yeah, I think he's joking. That's what the laughing after was. Banal, Hermione Knees is, yeah, you like Hermione, eh? How many Canucks players were on the ice tonight? Smasher 66. I would say maybe like 3 or 4 of these guys will play for the Canucks this year. Hermione Knee. 88 hasn't been banned. It has a darker meaning. Weird. I don't know what the darker meaning is. Miss Granger is the best looking English person. Interesting. That's true, Brandon. I'd let her handle my broom. What? We don't owe him nothing, Russ. You do maybe. Laugh out loud. Leviosa broom. Up. Ha. There's the broom. And Gorgio. What? Ooh, eggplant. Cheers, Mac. Why is this happening to me? And Gorgio, he says, laugh out loud. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for being here tonight. We got like, what is this, like 200 subs tonight? What is that? You guys are crazy. Unfortunately, Braden Coots left the game. And Tom Willander left the game, so that's not great. Let's quickly go through the fan funding because you guys went crazy tonight with all the donos. So Dijon Muster became a member. Big Mac gifted a membership. Then Big Mac donated $2 and said, should make your face just a bit bigger, Russ. And then Major Minor donated a membership. Big Mac donated 5 gifted membership. The line changed, donated $2.79. Thank you, Tyler. Major Minor donated a gift of membership. Calvin 99 Charlie used his monthly membership message and said, Russ, are we going to be keeping the Archer She Loves emote? Yes. Fangirl used her monthly membership message, said, let's go Canucks prospects. Chiefs versus Eagles tomorrow. Is nervous. Big Mac donated 5 gifted memberships. Major Minor gifted a membership. Major Minor says, does Hachiko have a sticker? Hachiko did not. Using your monthly membership message. Imprick Fairy Trust donating 5 gifted membership. Thomas, using his monthly membership message, said, love these guys in chat. Best bunch of Nuck fans out there. Can't wait to see who we rent come playoff time. Big Mac with $1 into the swear jar and then donating 5 gifted memberships. Major Minor says, who gets the Canucks' first goal? And then they immediately scored when you put that in the chat. And then Big Mac also says, Major says, Big Mac's gone wild with the $2 dono. Major Minor donating a gift of membership, donating another gift of membership, donating a $2 to say planning the parade for easy this year, excuse me. Robert was in the chat dropping lots of gifts. $2.79, Keen loves the ladies. Robert says Winston loves Georgia. Tim Jones dropping Nada Keek Morrison among them. And then Robert back, third period announcer SFX sounds, let's fucking go. And then Swerve and Irvin using his monthly membership message. Yo, dog, I can't hear anything because I'm at the Whitecaps game. Have a good stream, though. Member for Sammy Salo months. Yeah, 6 months as a member for Mr. Swerve and Irvin. Doodle Hockey for his swear jar. Thank you very much for putting $2.79 in the swear jar. And then Robert saying, my son Winston says, no! And that's when Seattle scored. Eric Hunter became a member. Thank you, Eric Hunter. And then Inprick Fairy Trust with a gifted membership as well. Cheers, Tom. Laughing and crying. Saskatoon Sacks. Russ says, on that note, Saskatoon Stooners. Laughing and crying. Fear the Stoon. Sassy Stooners, laugh out loud. I wish I had a membership for this channel, says Firebreeze. Make sure you do this. Okay, Okay, I'm going to show you guys this. This is the last thing we're going to do before we go. So if you have not done this yet, move my head so you can see me a bit. To enable gifts, sign into your personal YouTube account. Go to your eligible channel that's live. on the video page, click on the membership gifting, the currency symbol in the live chat, select gift settings with the 3 dots at the top of the menu, and then turn on allow gifts. So if you have not done this yet, make sure you do this before tomorrow, because as you saw tonight, people come in, they will gift memberships. So make sure you gift memberships and turn it on. So at the bottom below me, there should be the join button. If you click that, it'll give you your options, hit the 3 buttons, and make sure you turn on gifted memberships, okay? So make sure you do that, Firebeast. Skoden, Studis, but I'm broke. You might be able to get a free one, so make sure you turn on gifted. Make sure your settings so you can accept memberships. Swear jar, swear jar. Firebeast, don't worry, Big Mac or Major will donate gifted subs. But yeah, do what Prickfetti said. You can accept free gifts. I'm naked out here. I know, KJ. Make sure you turned on yours as well. It's not default, so you have to actually change your settings. Ha ha ha! Yeah. All right, let's finish this last poll question. So everyone thinks that Vilmer Alriksson, 45% of you said that he was the best Canucks prospect tonight. Pedersen got 21%. Willander got 19%. Lekramacky got 13%. And we did get some mail-in votes for Medvedev. So I appreciate everyone being here tonight. It's been a lot of fun. The first Vancouver Canucks game of the year. We will be live during every single Vancouver Canucks game this whole year. And as a beautiful bonus, we will be live during some of the Abbotsford Canucks game as well. We're going to be live for the season opener for the Abbey Canucks. We're also going to be live for the home opener where they're going to do the banner raising. It's going to be great. So if you haven't, make sure you hit the sub button. Make sure you hit the like button, because we're going to be covering the Canucks every single game this year. I appreciate everyone for being here this evening. It's been absolutely beautiful. Thank you to all you beautiful people for donating. Thank you to my wife for putting up with all my shenanigans. Thank you for Dobby for being a cute boy. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. You're a bunch of beautiful people. And until tomorrow at 4 o'clock, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And make sure that you make good choices.